de Emma Muslimi form. Now watch there ha say 7 million Ghana cedis. I don't know Japan. Omo we no ye de beba de ka yenim de ekoso.
I said me can ba Christian regional house of
no. That's a real kuamwa no. Edin say ba kon em say ye either the or the third. Into which way na benim say the picture be na ba.
My man say ba.
We dada.
Ona ye dada no.
We ye de no.
O se court
ye tu no no.
We na nanam ka so matu no.
O se court House of Chiefs affirm that Sebre Kuamwa Japan as Kwawuhene.
Na daily the new crusading guidance so say Bafu akoto say no. Eastern Regional House of Chiefs fu atu no.
Bafu akoto.
I want to me mfre no ho Kwawuma hene bio.
Antina just anu ya fufuro no mo de ne ba ye.
Okay, nti fufuro no momo engina. Minim sa fufuro no de say na dada ne de say.
That's a real Kuamwa what na oye dada.
Oye dada no. Na de na say no na ana me na mente bro.
Ene ya dada no ana ya afem no.
Me na mente bro for ana. What's a court any House of Chiefs? Omo afem. Na je so omo asisu dua no.
Say wono mo.
Say da Sebre Kuamwa Japan.
Yes.
As Kwawuhene.
Yes, one na ye Kwawuhene. Yeah. Na at the new center the Bokra tenim hata se MTF wenya mfaso 2024 nkwa profit ni odi amenyi 0.3 no kura ntonchen wo munya 5 billion Ghana cedis wo matetase awie wo matetase awie wo matete wo mu bibia awie
MTN no munya sika sei
profit
yo mu ye
profit
agoso on to care you
enra na
me yako bi obi anso frame o mo se ama
wo de ne ye sem de
for me ntiase
dumune na sa so
me duma so
o duma so wa ye no me si me be ma gai ma menyi me ne chip ne phone no de ama me etimi minim say ye ho say ye de be yo
eye pese o dumune na sa so no one dumune no aso still dumune na so
say restart the phone no I restart
na tell you say e ba say na say ohun nyina ayira wo
no because no pass ya sora ye adwuma na ave
o pese bia o te de ekoso kura
o yako na say
was so frefre was so frefre ka che nipa na ye pese e frɛ kura enko a ana obi man information na emma
na the new center nim ha kisia daben tre se yanya reforms kakra bi ni yense na yanya reforms kakra bi ni yesa eda wado ti se prison yesi bi ka ho enipa beti wo mu pa wa ho enye nipa ketwa e wo mu sa to whom the mat is given to whom
much is given
to
whom
de hu
man tell you so why o can say
is it to whom much is given much is expected
wo mu say mama no kakra de but to whom esa said to whom Musadi be canon ho.
No.
Kisia jaben. Not to whom automated to Pia, walk from a Pia to whom to Sawem. Near Duam Kogun Sawem, son say, and Marano, and sat down to Trinu Bebre. I said, I will freedom Bebre Womodo, and to Womunyana Marano, and Tetrakakra. A state of nation address, no minority fortress. Oh. One more rejected proposal, proportionals, misrepresentations, ye bemunina, Oma rejecting na. Bank of Ghana fortress, sa photocopy no a womoyeno. Nipano kramu biometric verification or wadada. Entianda na Mosaye,
and when they say what in the panel, ID card no.
I would no the wretch the ho. Yeah, I'm the wretch. What you say?
Okay, Mami Kwamano so now Honorable Richard the Champion ye Bia East Mrashebedweni second deputy majority chief whip. Yenu ni komo orientation and one more equine voter regional minority. Wama boycott Honorable Mache. Now what to say?
Na me dey chair na mo so.
Yes, na ko pa do boko. Ono so e dey chair pa.
Dey dey na me ase.
Yeah, okay. Na orientation be na mo dey call from Mantam. Same same much as simple dada.
Me na me na ase na me chair tifo. Me chia me ni akọba mafo.
Oh aha.
So ma ase da no pepa. Me say no say parliament bia no ye sha ase a. Me say ya na new members e wo ho. Nti ye orientation. So the obechiro mo the rudiment of parliament. For parliament, even chamber hokra na jumaye and discipline as a coso. And even one crop no different. The president or I will say the members won't behave. The speaker made is why won't mean chum or nemo. Babu who to okra na will be sorry I know chum. Ubu crano club because second time. The name some yeah, mo question ministry holding to no say them who name a course of parliament. What to abon say no chum on parliamentary. I say good parliament say name because the parliamentary sitting no an session a live over Facebook. Until we are seeing you share the then a course. Until beginning of every parliament the year orientation at the new members no as I kai old members in about addition there in Tomoda. And now, Obakaya 8 parliament no actually way back up. Nina na ye venu na ye kwa orientation no. That time no, enyin some people na na wa bem. Nti ye suggest say ye rotate a location na ye be ye orientation no. Nti enyin na tia say bi voter region, em say be eastern region. I'm say we Saba voter region. But you know, resolve say you present a budget we the post budget workshop no, and no the yenye parliament the chamber ho. Now the mass animal no do doning to me and cost worker no, a participation. And you know fifi back program na but when I consistent there baba betrano, obi the school fee, obi the how 80 over 10 o'clock no, obi be at 12 o'clock no, not half of members to couple no. My resource persons so what you muka what printed brochure I did say all the year program money for 275. But another day no we your program for 80 and I attended. That is a impact in our social on sentimental. Yen you know our position. But some person will choose location at the ma baby members and say honey your quiet program. And it can happen this way. We are minority. You don't dictate the pace. But when the percent the monopanel and the whole house on a year. And I say, Juma, on my book to pay different reasons, the location and the venue no, is so expensive. And I Mr. Speaker, the luxury life of people live over. What do you do all these things to yourself? One person choose to hotel our eastern region. No. Yenye we will vote voter region. The next one no bet me that go eastern region. Most someone chat here. Assembly yana no. And yet cost effective assembly no be can. A location, I'm up business, and I'm more for. Meanwhile, me back parliament since 2013. Programs are here eastern region, especially Kofodia, more than necessary. Even committee admin in another in a Kofodia no. Nobody has complained. We know those behind those hotels. We know them to be MPP. But your mind, don't make us MPP need to manage any business. But we no position, no we decide my majority. No. Many are there, yes, sir. And the marshal papers in our front pages, they are more telling you, and that's not the case. Because they are more common one to so one can some pet in a hotel. Assembly, no. And your cost, assembly will be a cat. And your interest. Until they are multiple papers in misinformation. They are not telling you the truth. And we will not allow them to take the pace for us. No. We need to build consensus. Now, what we want to lose election and not that, no problem to dictate the pace. Who allowed that to happen? Assembly no, and your cost assembly no can. They are not telling you the truth.
Okay, say nya cost no mo say one more person go monko ene.
I don't want to destroy somebody's business. I don't mind about nipa ne den no. Obi abi hu na be create another tension. Well, you know sir, the person is politically exposed at that. It's me born in hotel dim MSN business. But that was the issue. So yes.
It is not about the costs.
No. Far from the cost. Far from it. Some say the coastal region. How then can hotel in Jaka? Can hotel run on Yesica? I don't know. A debug boat, I don't know. Mubofu. It's an Indian career, make a cost. It's not about cost. It's not about cost. Me say personally, yeah, but no, I was complaining because we share traffic. If we share camp over, traffic, woman be do no. Personally, I was complaining in my car. But to be anything, and on the other side of it, and so here in the parliament, I tell them to no be affected. Impact in the members in India, no, but no, you a program no natural. Me no catch a baby, ever have an opinion about the kind of feedback I hear no is positive because members were glued to their seat and they took everything serious. Resource persons some think about professors lectures here more university engage the kind of in-depth analysis on the year edema members on if you see a few we learned a lot. To one credit and your politics as one never as a member of parliament, especially budget year present. They work out through the processes. A finance committee, I name budget interpretation and all that. We learn a new thing here, Nora. And see, a idea who share my home, who share the Kobo consistent, who share the could develop one case of constituency. And sometimes we should put aside this kind of politics, any drama, no. Now you focus on building the country we all want. Then you have the lose elections or lose to. And they can start the drama baby but we in the parliament and move the Ghana for the MPP for year. And the verdict is out there. Any 88 or military no. 8 years or no 187 equitano. We need to sustain it. We need all hands on deck. So the Parliamentary or send invitation to everybody say, let's come together to reset this country that we all want. And then a common dialogue because we are Obia bet my better again. Dear na yebeti na ye abua am economy we so GDP growth for 7% and GDP growth for 7% and no na ma among for who to mu ana and the crumble at the same unemployment at the same inflation at the same it is not mercenary ya can away when you know ordinary person on the street translate it I want a life more positively now. It's the GDP numbers not that they know a meaningless unless there's a positive reflection on the life of the people. Time again in the measure so attack about 2028. And yet drama now you your parliament and insinuations in a cast and never will be able to about more be view. I'm not for need that hope. Or baby I will say, oh but inflation no now was saying a bedroom saying a bedroom say no. Adriani Buako, Aqua could do say. Look at food inflation. And look at the drivers. Name my inflation cost no imported rice, cooked rice, tomatoes, onion, look at Canibi, the few Bokinabano. And then I grab inflation. Then I buy a magana for Timedia Jenny or Hana Yanko import to Jenny. Tomato, then I buy a bit Media do and say, near processing dinner the Yakan see a dinner import. I'm out for Mudia more, I say no. A bad day ya mama agenda ye na pathogen akọ so na reduce rice import. I don't know about inflation akọ. These are some of the things that ebe economy na gina na exchange rate na gina dey amaye. Enye drama na ne we na minority for no ye no. And ebe economy na dey grow. Lose elections are lose. For what you never boa na emu of mine no. That's the most important thing.
Okay. Enti where am I? Na just a woman new timers in the woman lose.
advantage kakra ometimi enya ne say we buy na so mbedi kan ye ba ko my new members no because na dem na no dodo eti omo so benya be 2 days nti bi omo mo fa ne serious no ene bi e be bo omo but dem be hu no these 3 days they've lost a lot because parliament no it is a university media so
because said we can say university because university won't mean to fee and say won't call lectures now sorry I say one call exams we say kwa no young graduate too eti when they say no one more master first one kwa no call ya when so ye other parts are session na it is say one more especially the new timers no one mutimi familiarize one mutimi egura mu bi na omusua bibi. It's about the sound of parliamentary proceedings affect no one. As what you be anyone the mass halfway.
As what you be any ho, the Nipana was a son of us supposed to know. Some of them were the elusive lessons. For me, the catcher says, for 2 of us, was not parliament 8 years, 12 years. How can I so move motion couldn't be moved? The catcher.
Hey, sir.
I tell you, because especially a mobile or when you're ministries, no. Some of my parliament. The workings of parliament, I can be reproached than him. It's a moment that the party building lashes are about parliament. Statement to crop the man and I a problem. Question cronim to see a follow question and say this a question for. Because not getting answer of the ministry into or a minister human lawyer. But parliament is human open. So that's why the class of about now one move motion. A debate on the floor a challenge might be free. It's only a question where you Jessica. Now, Brandy and Chira okay for the parliament as so man. But what you know, to papa say any media for an assume. Your bold be back three will ready so. Well, yeah, no. So many baby are one catama malusu lesson. Okay. Yeah, yeah, depend a hotel a year. Could be tattoo.
Why?
Trees under school. Okay.
School under trees. Trees under schools.
More media for so no more born a power already. So, so one more fan of my parliament to you. Oh, 80 sometimes, you know, if it's all yam on yourself, but you know, let me one cassa. Because by the other day, you know, on crop for no and for school there, basically, some compass are basically. On the culture of self parliamentary and so on. Because parliamentary debating chamber, a dear I say a cassa, a debate, you do for the and it's our shamra. And the assume not to take my own to one quite you didn't see a small view. And the among your policies and your course, and the papers now are my reporting in I know they just threw that onto their eyes. And yet, course, I send the mediator.
Okay. Now, also, a maybe speaker, I can say, well, I'm saying, budget hearing, post budget hearing. That's what I'm afraid.
Yeah, a post budget
a workshop. And I can say, baby, I'm a quiet, no boy, ding. And anyway, the difference being a home.
Difference, when we say. One was a post-budget workshop, no. A ministry, no, and our organizing. A resource person in your national, if you ministry. In the time I'm presenting budget every year, no, a lot of other engagements on more years. A book about IMF team, no town, where bank for engagement because budget are presented every year. Or other laws, I saw they buy, especially where I buy a CBE taxes to be through, no. So, I'm now. What if I amend the existing law and I thought they repeal the existing laws in Yano? Actually, you are putting all those things together. It's a minister now. Openly this exercise on only that time, no. So they never better who and I didn't call a year Kufuria. No, you was said to cut up a ministry or yeah, other meetings until oh yeah, the parliament what they are. Or 3 minutes ever parliament, you know, and just 15 minutes. Oh, yeah, no, wait, Master Koya, that could be a meeting there, 4 or 5. Cabinet, or a couple share a agency to it, or share development partners. Until what's certainly too much, oh, they are not teaming up by them. enye wa me so a debate no so ntimi start because your budget no members ni ni ho it had a pennies any policy issues influence minister decision into culture say otemu inflation plus or minus of 8 it's all beside the rationale behind it. And now about repeal and answer obey amendment. What is the mystery? DNA also and I'm rather than no defect by the woman tea appears to be some running through. When you know one change a man we have my ship engineer, won't mean in your because there's a native memorandum that says the NCA are binding this policy where the ever 24-hour economy yakakakeno. And so who blueprint no. DNA share implementation by saying. Into no more than the policy banner so much say idea me say anything na me now what's behind the cost implication and to you we know on my neighbor can say taxes are we here through no what can you mean no a can say any able a can now mind about bond a here now kwanya sa revenue na ba bishim e say minister no church le mu chira o ja document na ma nko a on tiase and the buy-in will not be there. It is something for now better than the million no. And some more bank system no. And we think you decided say yeah parliament. And no the they can debate na then. I shall say estimate no yeah the back committee one now. Already no yeah walk through what you say into how be pre say inside then check your numbers no. And no never more oversight responsibility now website no. What you made them INE. Until we took that decision say yeah parliament, no more agencies, no more members and so. But when you workshop Uber the Shiadia, it's only environmental members with my concentrating. It's only environmental the structures there the Emma who fin the hotel room now no did we are not conference room or be a metrano or be apart from Sylvia a friend of phone so. Into Benya e party now what you channel. I don't know a decision they take here. I mean, yeah, or no, our parliament, we a workshop, so near environment, members in made them a concentrate.
Okay. Now, honorable, way, maybe so. I am not so much qua, just say, Obiat in the common or
Jabi, whereby about 70 or so members at an about them the buy.
Oh, okay. One more for bass back on.
Yes, and also crying, I might get me a content no mono.
And on a parliament in a range, Yana.
Bass in a parliament bass.
And because me say Evan San Obia to the Land Cruiser. Wee. I'm going
to Mr. Meka MP straight. Ye issue one car. It is I say young coin, nipping to me. Bass into you know, screw to me. But so members will be in the car by one day Nana go to the car. Me we na me kwa sorry na mkoyi we nti sa strategy no so no amount me e control members no ye do ti ba se mo do aba ba se no nko ya wonko e nti untimi nwane mfi program na se nko nti na we no wa restrict ni pa no movement me dipa tu at mo ta me ka mo no me nko e obeda ko itigi ti e program na se nyina den yakọ nti e cost effective.
Because I want they are very important. So moko baby sana, say mo so mo go basim.
I no policy members no say parliament my members full. Aban my MPDF full. MP na tone full. It is say obi ade ne ka be kokropo na enye oman ka. Ono na any maintenance. Aban nye MP ka bia maintenance. Ye minister. But ya na nuisance. Say nipa 187 na land cruisers 187 essence so echo. But what I say, but a cost of 100 years. Say you before we ever find a cow, you ever for bat. So bat in the point of buying Beba Honka because Parliament the better fuel. I go back to them. But jam piece in the year, I buy a MPDF fuel. I buy a MP car maintenance. And don't for the canoe MP so. In the MP money, I will say you don't go back to man on one more can to fuel. Go MPDF, I buy a money fuel. But yeah, now I'm for about 50 years. MPs a free fuel, far from the truth. I buy more beer fuel. Ministers na buy a show more. MPs they are buying show more.
It is a say mono yamobia security ana.
started 8 parliament, yeah, 8 parliament, more be security. MPBR our bodyguard.
Bodyguard, okay.
For Juma no koni fee on 2 fee. This a beer only baby done a man baby at there. And this a minister now more police guard who feel.
Oh, okay.
Idea is a bad guy do, especially who to quiet. And that's all your program of people who security them because sometimes program will do anything. But no power will be a koni fee and a Parliamentary office. Sanity.
All right. Okay. Yeah, better say now so far Parliament is say you share budget enim. It I wanted to say State of the Nation so man penny na ye say. O far, e what to say?
The China never started State of the Nation address debate no. Nti be run up to Friday. Na Monday minister na be present budget no. After budget presentation, the day put budget workshop said the near can. If we are near started budget debate no. Only the debate on the principles. The learning issues are informal budget numbers and all that. If we debate on the principles now, Sata Muno and an agencies, any ministries, no they are more estimates and cancer eba allocations are moment. On they very refer to the various committees, now committees now start interrogating. The Kana ya allocate a moment, fair doors on Nisha. But I will share previous years and scared them on the comedy year. The book about recommended say, and when you say the mom says you cannot. A book said, who to be shot. A book envelope for my fabbing come home. Very alarming. The ending and I present a report, now, yeah, prove those reports now. And on the back consolidating and feeding into the Appropriation Act, Don't ever a Juma trust to Minister at the Beba, a budget committee. The share numbers and only a share the whole budget in them. Any corrections I hear, our various committees in the moon in Anna. They are lining and because those numbers are no. And one our appropriation bill no. Until go through in every year, we are satisfied that. And on the bed and the Bema approval, not your approval bill no into an act and a appropriation act. And I never my minister no kind. I withdraw free the consolidated fund because the a binder than just only 3 months. At the end of March, we know. To keep you know how it is in the man. This is your past appropriation act. So, no, I make it by the end of March, appropriation act, your team are passing. Now, to me, I started the policies and programs. The NCR Ghana for a 12 this, What shall I share? Any name of Castle Bay, I'm running no barber chance here. It's a mono. Comino said, dear. Sikana wo hono enye se sikana na ebetim da ye NDC promises na promise Ghana for no the binding policies no dey ba no appropriation act no e na be ma ne kwan etimi dis adwuma no e dey abo Ghana for.
Okay, now after when so Independence Day celebration MPs where there some of various constituencies are not usually no more ekoko jinam ta ekire but MPs where there enya amaso
oh ye be ko
Auntie, ebeba so o mention no.
And say dear, yes, quack salute and be say DCB anyhow. Say question na your boy say school crowd. But yeah, saying yes, so my penina canon. And quiet say, Okofa and crabby be go party some other match. And I think Ponobo zone piano, a coso, then crime could maybe faint and all that. To make me constituency say no, I must say only 10 schools. The whole constituency no. Not 10 schools in Indian answer the capital. We are in Telecom baby. It's about with the 1 hour normally be no be just to commemorate the day. I'll say in the say a fashion or Independence Day in any. You sit back and then take a reflection about where we are and where we want to go. I tell you, sir, about what we stable course so. Because Independence Day, the police for all the security agencies, can the pandemic don't go with you. Nanum and then paying for. But on the day, no, Osha, the car when we see a day, I was ideal, and you wait to the because it's car best spending. I was ideal. Meaning, a community school down there, you know. Until you also know, you cut your coat according to your size. About the entire but not labor. Well, about 10% a demo mono. And some of who say abani a discipline. Sabano and discipline. Okay, should be anti. Until abani say obey 60 minutes. Indeed, 60 minutes no, and also the year. You know, can say, young system input. You say you're 56. 80, 50 them say about me, see, bedroom. It's abana party. I work with the top. Until some of Kenny and I know, or my gun phone or the Bay Juma. A balance of party corruption, a balance of discipline, fiscal discipline. And see, I saw demonstrating, and just okay, and I know what kind of one. There must be physical evidence and manifestation for people to see, say, all what you told the good people of this country for what they voted for you, we are working the top. And see, a demonstration, I'm not going to follow and Papa no question if you know, all panel, or the initiative who for neighbor, or the new ideas be neighbor. Or the new discipline being added and neighbor. And never mind the ministers and so on power no. Almost by showing so above bra. When dear, this is also the name would
Okay. And you better and sometime they can't dear and penny for your back count. I say be ya action no. Omo de be ya djuma na ye bibio.
What action won't be? Sister ministers see what action is going on no meboa. Independence Day, I see young and kakra kaya, yin paka krebi, akofasa house. Action is the ano. Meboa.
Okay.
And see, young did the woman penino. Near sending crimes of a party, oh, you know, ye so cosua layer, not a genet. But what I say, ye sending cry, also, I done a phone needed a million, no, cosua anymore. Now, I hear nothing, I acknowledge this one. But I say, hey, Bosha may say I made 200 more crapono, and penny for a moon one. And the encouraging no. Namanya is so no and no so no. Not on one of mine at your connection. Yam Japa money a quampa so charge a new course. A money a year, a year million, and the doctors have been cities, 5 cities, Minia, even 4-5 years away, enemy. Uncle for Ponage, and I my near catch your quenima. You know, better my way.
Assembly and one of Cameana de Bia because a baby beba say or better no maso dear. Because many fee mean who say no maso what that. No mum about better me increasing me purchasing power and I'll be a measure. Because then what you say no matter call from the no.
Because inflation I can. Some inflation was what kept you I was right. I don't know what a nipple person what you must me. Take a complaining.
Yeah.
Now then the question also get immediately, you know, purchasing power no. Our dear one into disposable income no. Never bit my no, and to me yet because never born no cost what the other song cost. And the dear which any banner. 80 the rate at which I never bought cost no. Yet me came no. Not say it will earn it. A cost not the name of born in the not a 3 months. 2 years. Now then I'll tell a bonus of honey dinner. When I was ever been about so. Now, never one a costro, also I get you I stagnant. And then a view here on a banner.
Okay. Honorable no pay yada say someone you didn't come send your mother don't cry.
Oh, Yame Adoma, I know you have bread and I'm say, yeah, the dominion about if I say making sure that Obia every house and a deal magic crab.
Or you manage enough for more leadership.
Social contract I signed on. But it's good to manage people.
Oh yes.
The mouse and maybe. That's what Juma Woody. Nipa no more cassa or more interview me and so what most difference room.
Oh yeah.
I thought I do quite a bit much before that crowd.
And yes, I will can you. A man's out to be piles. I don't know where that's it. Jenny Honorable Richard a champion. Honorable Richard a champion and this in Rashabia East. Second Deputy Majority Chief Whip. And you didn't come on until I say we are free on just a Bibiaco. It's MPP. I am the minority. One would do boycott. ASA orientation way. Yeah, no one also by because I never saw almost. Say about the same, and I'm some boycott here.
Ghana Montie, Ghana Montie, Ghana Montie, Ghana Montie.
Yeda se Ghana Montie asuni. Kwamrama Famansa chairman Akosi Asapo.
Magere.
Yes ma.
Magere ayi Daily Post wenim hawa ho. Her ladyship. Mama Sophia Abena Kufu. Our former chief justice current member council of state. On say or the assembly to Jan no what say. A kwanya ye faswa ye tu efemu agudie. Enti asia pama eda oman no. Any foreign investors no anase womu du womu sika besemu no. Enti asia pama eda ye ntemu no. Yanshani yan sakre mu kire say was it why are we still doing it like we are in the days of Gettysburg? Just say samra no a eda honom free tete kwamponte abreswa de besi enne no aya cake womun san womun sakrem. Yes, yanshani yan sakrem because efamu agudie no eye oman no backbone kase pa Magere siyasi ye yan tutuye no ye pa nkamfaso aye benya no enya mfaso ketwa but emrane nsesaya agreement ye no tetete no satam kura na nipa dodo se na wo Ghana na nipa kura ne ya population ye yesen na Ghana ye tumpo kosen na bia kakra bi sa agreement no and womu dia ye adwuma de besi enne and reforms no Magere it must be now.
Okay.
Yes, as I said, see ye reforms de afa ho a eye enne ya ni kwan se ete because Magere wono a obetu fomu agudie wa ha se bia ye gold o se ye bauxite o se ye wayire o se ye japade bia no yani ye de sign the wom enu womu betu nso womu de sign the wom emra ben na batabata ho ensese ben na batabata ho baabi a ye tu fam agudie no ekuro no womu de aye sign percentage sign nananom de aye sign impuntuo ben wom be ya mu womu eno ane se Magere ye tu but oman no nyamfaso wom ekuro no nyamfaso wom. Enti I agree with Mama. So I council of state member tese ni post no wa chire. Ani yanso ni yebetumi aka biama empanimfo ate. Magere it should be now.
Okay.
Yes. As I said, womu sakre mu enne ya ni kwan se eche kra womu satra mra no as quickly as possible because
the other time I make to so call my bisu to say Guinea. Guinea be bauxite or hopa or no one two bauxite large quantities. So ko Guinea now kwa some mine na eji wunya Guinea ni na wedi wenim.
Okay.
Impo wo ya foreigner no oba Guinea for ne ba be ya adwuma no.
Wow.
Na wo ma chiro de awo de beko. Ebia wutu bauxite ni bia de beko China vessel la de beko no batu anwoka adwuma ye form be wo ho 70% ese omuye Guineans na sikana etimi aka ho eti wo ntumi tranga se medimisika bi wura Guinea ho nti
me
tu a we na ze kwa gututu ma sente sa
utu ya
na we fa usika ko.
Yes, as a sessa emrane nsese no a ebata ho no mineral extractions ya ye tu Ghana ha no esese wo mu sakra mu kura na eho banfa so ma omanfo no kromafo no nananum a wo mpotem wo se de be ya wo mu betumi di bia ye mpuntuduma na se percentage no kura ye sensenyo. I think braso say sa amra no wo mu ye no dada datete no wo mu sakra mu kakra na eho banfa so ma ye.
Okay, but answer mami embisa we I go say
yes odo
your friend is saying over the weekend no be free me. No say there is a challenge bio. On say we driving na say traffic light who could do baby na traffic light so red. Na police ni ejina ho no ka say mu ntwam a ye nyina ye twam. but me wanna traffic lights now so red.
Yeah.
And I say what system a DVL for you so so which red light you which red light na say road ready certificate so na expire now kwa renew one cameras na capture one no a berry count the number of times which red traffic lights mo I say kebu how betua around I not just here yes
but edu baby I want to mention mu say say na yeah
it is a police in no ekasa muntwa mu nkwa na so munyina mutwa ma munyina traffic light the cameras na capture mo say ma cross red light I the challenge about DVL as you pa yes what am I make am so many honorable kojo upon kroma mrashe bedwani ofuase ayire bi na enkane no information minister was somebody works and housing minister yene ni nkomo honorable mache
yeah me just saying
nyame adom eto nka we aboko de
yeah me adom
yeah den yakopas na ade na man kokoyi ankoye orientation
say yes several notice the kind of minchia only I know I was studio ne but for yes several notice to parliament na say yeah Mr. Speaker le dom kese no ye no ye de ho kan wa enye yi da de no mo ye wo mo ha fie bia parliament ye fie ase a ye de friend orientation ye nyina yeshia na nkyerɛkyerɛ bi a wo say ye de ma ye ho efa kwan a wo say ye adwuma e wo parliament no ya ye ya se o ma ba parliament a esua a ebetumi a kyerɛ mo a eba foforo no ya kyerɛ wo fie na abɛsen kɔ no anaasɛ ɛdi ka fie bia nansa na ɛbɛyɛ retreat no Mr. Speaker ne dɔm kuma ne dɔm kɛseɛ ne tena ase ɛdi nkɔmmɔ sɛ yɛnyɛ ne san hwan ne yɛmfa no mmra no mbɛkyerɛ yɛn biribi dɛn na moto nti yɛmfa nka agenda no ho yɛnkɔ he ne yɛnkɔyɛ ne ayɛ ne nyinaa ɛtɔ so mmienu mfie bɛyɛ na abɛsen kɔ no Mr. Speaker ɔfrɛ yɛn nyinaa no sɛ sɛ ɔhwɛ sɛnea sikasɛm ho ahokyerɛ wɔ ɔman no mu onsusu sɛ retreat no yɛnkɔyɛ wɔ baabi a yɛnyɛ retreat no wɔ parliament wɔ a nkonnwa wɔ hɔ light wɔ hɔ nsuo wɔ hɔ mic wɔ hɔ yɛ nyinaa so kora yɛwɔ nkran a yɛyɛ adwuma dada nti ɛwohia sɛ yɛbɛkɔ akɔbɔ ka wɔ baabi sɛ yɛakɔ high hotel yɛakɔtɔ aduane ne ade yɛnyɛ no wɔ parliament ayɛ a wei ne abakɔsɛm mmienu a ɛgovern retreat a yɛyɛ wɔ parliament no ho Ukwada bebesin kwe na Mr. Speaker to yen krate mimenda no po biambra hu na yekoye retreat say na mpo ube free retreat say ube to yen kra ama yen na ya ba meeting yetu yen kofre no abetena se ya twendwen hu then secondly kra na say wa wo de mraba say Senate Speaker 17 no ama yen tu kwan ko be yen no parliament wa na de ntina afi de wo say yenko ho no so no be and discuss here wo sorry no ama instructions yenko ti di kama na so te say ho no ye de yenko kan ho a enyi yi na mum yentwin san na yento yebo na yenti nkunwa yentra yenwi ho foforo na asem no aka na mfie be ye nan aba betin kɔ no yetumi adwendwen ho biom sɛ so ne Ghana tika asem na sesan na ensesan de ane ne entra parliament wa yenye ono mo ama select o no mo mra parliament wa ne mbe retreat no because retreat ba could be quite millions of cities and a bebo hoka enti nka yentra parliament wa ne ba wo de ma yentwen so na yenwenwen ho na yenye dom kete no ene Mr. Speaker so numbers do so nti ene ship so ko ho no ko retreat no de enti ayanko bi ne say di kai twe Mr. Speaker adwen ne dom kete na adwen be gina so say emfie na babesen ko no yi nyina ye je tenense sikasɛm no mu ayedin enti bia mam me mo kata yentra parliament ne nhwe ne yenye retreat na o parliament yi nyina nwenwe ho hwan ne frɛ no ba na de yi a sɛ mfie 9 to ato na bibia nsesan the only thing nsesan ne NDC na aba aban mu na sɛ yanye ne ta ne dane ano sɛ we de ye ba be ko ho na nsa egutua hotel building ke kan ne ya de na ye ya nya atwa ne ye ni no korɛ as a politics into the year first one no na we say no yes say no nti ye de ho ka ho bia enye ye ntumi nya atwom sa ye de ho ka ho bia enye eno ntina ho no wenhu dom kuma no elho.
Okay. Now, honorable say many honorable Richard Champo Kasaye no. I say momo say mon kwaya no Eastern region. And it is not about the costs, it's about the venue. Baby, it is a mokoye no. Na modom kuma mo prefer Eastern region. Ama no bo hotel bi din a o say ne do ntimi mfa ntuga. Anything e kokoba ne sa no. Eno so ya no say.
Me no betunchia. Emfa de American, emfa de Richard de Kano. Ma wo producers no. Omonko Parliament Facebook video no so. Omonko fa. Na find out say no ne kan ho asem a. Because nye no ne kan ho asem. Ye penny on original na so katama Franka no don pre nye no kan ho asem. Wanka say Eastern region hotel be na bibi. Asem o kan na clear na about na nema mi do ba ko cost. Say fear na ba be sen kono. One amudi enim say Mr. Speaker and so uni Mr. Speaker video na me send the video na bro. Mr. Speaker na bet na konwam say sikasem ni nyina yi nti amaye nko abonten sabre no and sabre na proposal no say yenko Eastern region enkonkoye Eastern region nkran ene ne bo ne ade no say ni yenkoye and Mr. Speaker be na so be kire mu say sikasem ni nyenti yentumi enko ba bia nya o parliament o yene ne yadre ya o parliament o problem bi amba we no first problem is o man fro bia ne na delicate na dipa krompo akoka say yenko ba bi foforo sikasem ni sense design nti de nti na fi yensan ko ba bi foforo so so yenko takradio yenko Eastern region yenko info sikasem na design nti me hu ne say no ya de o mo pekwan de aye post facto rationalization opa akora ko video no ube hu asem o e kan of law no so.
Okay, because no na make share a video no e wa ha because said you all can say na mo say any course na mo prefer na e ba say boko outside na yes mo wan gran ha na mo ha na ayinfi ba mo nan so mo constituency for ba mo nan so ba bibi to say retreat ni de who benya say be outside the precincts of Parliament rather than say mo betena he ya na amafo baby disturb because say mo ye focus e will retreat when the bibi to say post budget workshops there and no akwakoye finance ministry no nomini ade ente no de mo wa he ya na mo ya ana problem bi e ni ho eno so ya no say
na mfie na de na ye wa say na no so na ahemfo ne constituency ni ho na ahemfo ne constituency ho concentration no na nye 100%. But yet na mu ye because na pese civil Ghana sika we yen nipa 88 na yankon ye se mu Ghana obia cost multiplied by 88 ye se yen de no mbe my parliament wa yen ka se yen ye se ye de na be parliament wa ye any problem but argument amuma ye mfie na aba be sen ko se o man sika tamenye enti ema yenko be bufufo nkwanko da hotel na yekomu pi na yihu na because of training no yenye wo parliament no sa argument na e hold but wo Mr. Speaker video ni bi
you get video no
video na mfie na ya beten ko Mr. Speaker kire mu se yenye no ha because sika sem no enye sene abana tutu Ghana sika sem nyina yi enti yenye ade no parliament wa say it's not parliament say here then as so to say and as say ndisi aba ba mu nti say de ye ko hotel yi e ma yenye sa yenye susu say ye sa ye be nya atwu de amfie na ya be sin ko no susu dua ye de to o say pesi civil Ghana sika enti enko ye o ba bi no e no crest that time no mo say yenko Eastern region yenko ye o ba bi no sa so na mfie na ye adwuma central region say voter region say Eastern region the same thing and into the year by one cocoa.
But say first time as he said no ma lose bibio regardless
and until say ye be the parliament ya
anti parliament na na be sponsor na mo minority my amode wo ho
say no say yanko ba bia nkwanko ya say untua hotel bill ana meboa
yeah
untua aduane bill ana meboa say a resource person now say umfi aha say mra ho say no say obeji say ni ni per dem say ya say yenko ho umfa say scan man bi wana moa
Yeah.
In cry at home, let's say, a person be a deal of parliament, I won't cry.
Na ebesi den na parliament adwuma motimi anya kwan no e de ayam somo de.
Oh, sir, yes, we are the actual parliament. And the first one, no man near Nikunko. You want to move to and class embassy in Coco. We are the actual man him say, the crowd, your parliament, resource persons are or mobile back on. So, more opinion say, or mobile barbecan, why am I? You know, any problem. That was in yes, we are parliamentary self. In fact, you are sending memo to the majority leader and through him to parliament. Say, I crowd say, yes, we are the parliament.
Oh, okay. It's time ben na mobile no.
Yeah, name say majority leader. Sabre, omwakwa, ombeba himse nenyumre. And no na do me home videos na there. Omosa, himse omkodinary omosa na there. Ombeba nenyumre. Ye hwe nim so omoba. Omone ebedi nkomo. Sene se pata se ye ni minority di nkomo about all of these things. Na fix it, na hwe sene be no.
Na no so be nyansa mo be probi e ka wo mo kobo no ho ana because Ghana yesika ya o. Some ko man ko still o mako.
Ghana aban adwumako bia ye na adwuma na so bia person hu e kai wo mu a yo mrabi a friend right to information act to which rockrata aba bibisa anti magari say wo person hu so mo ko ho no sika he no mo spend ya with me at trouble parliament and article 211F of the parliament this whole kanama.
All right. Na yebisa why State of the Nation's address. After share any more so say budget. The budget. Finance Minister be presenting no 11th of March. Se bibi answer sa. So far, don't come on so I want to say oh.
Oh yeah, they bobo ho. Am say newie dom kuma no ye be ipeni ba kuma no a present their friend the true State of the Nation address. Na banada efiase aye yen de no ne dia omo de Roman penny de buy no ye di menu na propose no aye a whole debate fiti banada eko na enema bi na efiase eko so ahwe aye tweye nti bi o ye twi Ghana nyina adwen aba begina so fiti first republic ye wo nhyehyeye da ho aye de debate State of the Nation address ne budget semre so na ye debate a ye frɛ opani ba ko fidom kɛse enimu na ono de na dream ababetu dwa de ama ne be 15 minutes mimi huni se yiwi ani afọ opani ba ko odom kuma ni mu First Republic sana neti, Second Republic sana neti, Third Republic sana neti, Fourth Republic sana neti, Fifth Republic sana neti, Sixth Republic First Parliament, Second Parliament, Third Parliament, Fourth Parliament, Fifth Parliament, Sixth Parliament, Seventh Parliament, Eighth Parliament. If you had a way to call Parliament, don't catch anybody. No, so almost some Sambrano, Ghana Mrano, some sanity, they prefer. Don't catch the Nipa baby. Namiensa. We are not afraid of Mubako. No more the people by a friend of proportional representation. The only example of so to say. At the moment, the most Ghana Mrani Pine Fasu because and the Munya majority of Parliament. Abra ye majority of Parliament. Yan is ada. President before Babemu, ye majority of Parliament. Yan some brand said that MP before me no anami and Sakaseria near friend this Bako. I didn't hear any endorsement of Parliament. Yan for proportional representation and near Dumanda. With the first Parliament, this is our ninth Parliament. Well, maybe see that ninth Parliament you require by maybe see that. They say most say Ubia Kokan baby say NDC4 and Kasa of Parliament. Inti annual drew ni say more the proportional representation but the more friend NDC for baby no anami and son of friend people in back. When there ye the year Juma and ye. Nte be Chima min chibe don't carry back on actually ewo. Iwi no ye say Canada Mr. Speaker by Mr. Speaker Buasa Assembly. But ye don't come on your bed can't count on say you know NDC for so more yes say to say on numbers also. So more the best Ghana conventions idea ye juma emra ye juma when I pass why near my presenting qua ye dear grab baby I would ever go jina sem rebi on person Mrs. Sano in your sabiti for ye be you know near say be we nti mrane conventions and that why dia ye adwuma 51st parliament abisi ndeno yes abre na ye ba betem say ene de NDC for me no be kasa nsa na MPP ni ba kwa kasa ye ne ta ni ada ye no the speaker ena mrana nkata wo no ope order 1151 na ona mrana wo no ba kwa ye fa so ye mrane say don kuma no eyom nipa dom kase ni yom nipa ye kase nipa num enum a ye yi enum ba ko kasa na ba kwa kasa ba ko kasa na ba correspond ye nsa na da ene no mpeso msesa no ya ye crowd for debate no ye nsuro debate ya ye hu de nti mpeso msesa mbra no ya twen o madwen abesi so ye hwe ni se omonye ne sa na ma asomdwe o ye mpene se de bia na se parliament ke enye fe but kukuru bo enyayo eno na ya abo sa makekrekre no so enyai ye strong o mo yemfa mbra ne nya adwuma saa na ye nsum gana fe.
Oh, okay. Enti anu na ba ne saa no kwan ben so na mo befa because say saa na wo mo agi atum so mo de be ye adwuma ye dom dodo no and speaker I believe you are referring to the speaker. Enti aba ne saa no mo presented the amano or de be ye adwuma said ya mo pe no.
But me to me speaker chimopo but epana de beto nanim epana de na se pe ye de beto nanim said they dom kese no person mo yini Mr. Speaker tene no mai.
Now, say, State of the Nation, true State of the Nation's address. Budget, beba, I'm trying to about the true budget. Ain't Momo Diana mobile present, Sanu Diana no on record, no parliament won't invite you, man.
Oh, yeah, the
How?
First of all, they are and they are present and yet on the floor in the hands that and capture Hansa the record the course of parliament in and on actions are record not to na that will be referred the course will so far the all hands at me the man penny be presented but I hope that if you use the man be presented Obunikum or the Etinitriso and the net anopay another navy be do me you represented the true State of the Nation address. Here we are. A moon semono, and a petit banada corno. You cough floor no swap. You betcha and kakranka, Bill Casabi, not the more bacosem cacrana, say more sem cacradi account in Abaco Hansat. Not chance will be a kind State of the Nation, or be home and penny the eno. Now, if you were who you swear the eno, I will Hansat. Daniel de Juma.
Oman penny the eno. One can't in so many years on.
I hope Brazil, you want to say a bunicum. You want to say in a chassis. You want to say, or said I in you near my ra a bay not by a sumodeno and no can want them. Near on him so can't go for the bonds that mamma and people are pino or said I catasso. Tenoni appeared in a etuja.
Okay, the Batano Muslim Brenda,
and then. Do me a note,
Oh, okay. All right. And now, Musumu Yomudiana Navi Yadoso.
Mate.
Anope Yadaza only at income.
Yamin count.
On council. Jenny Honorable Kojo Pon Chroma of Fonsia Rebi Mrashebe Jenny on any end of the income. 80 retreaty minority force said every a canoe home. Into one no parliament. And a majority for some minority for as suggested baby for. No moment, yes, sir, one more say can nelson. Is it one crown a kind of crash rain? Yeah, penny be near. Bene, so call no more in house, one of my videos in it. Na, yan share, dear, a boom. A fast sense of me. For 125 0201162746 0201162746 746 Ghana Montie Esenie
Ghana Montie Ghana Montie Ghana Montie Ghana Montie
Janko animina yemfa nkrata ni bi ento aso o messages ne so yehwe animu de amode be nyina no so ye be kenkan de ama medo ewu akosia Agos.
Yes, Jerry.
Yanko any my. Never nkrata ni bi ento aso
Okay.
What be o?
Mami fa publisher.
Sister.
Na Mageri me mentiase o. Ada mampanyi se obeye U10 wo LGBT no ana. Bill no.
There be o said the abeto dwane say o say on the aduoni ma ya oba ne be ma.
Yes, waka say onye we ana.
O say the oni ma ya oba ne be ma.
Ana omo say on sign
Bill na afi na o ma sign president who say parliament na twa mu ni afi na o sign de akọ. Esa akwa the necessary process anymore, parliamentary process.
And so now a president.
Na wa muji tumu wia. O muji tumu wia.
Ashiegu.
Ba ko dey say ashiegu. Even though dey adwuma wo mu ye wo hu nyina eda ho dada. Nti se mra no anya ntumu dia, ho se mra no so mampanyin san ya na eda ne mra. It is o mampanyin asa mama na ameda ne mra dia. Eje wo mo sign present. But we ni dey form na e kona enye sen Canadian because adwuma bibre na akoso ba akọ no dada. Iti enyi ni se beche. Yeah. Eje no ne saneti.
Di o rade. There be na sa de da sukuta group no
group both sabre no majority and minority south for na
omo then edom kuma ne Sam George na no obedi animu
so Sam George na Reverend Fojo
sure
omo nyina account
ba say Reverend Fojo na nansen wo kasa na Sam George why busy
with communications or
Sisi a ono so kasa.
Anya no kre.
Hey, Ghana politics.
Anya no kre.
Oh,
no kasa pa. Ya kre ne kasa o.
Yeah, no kasa.
Ba kono Sam George na no kasa pa nti sisi entim fodu wonso.
Adenti na say ekobasa.
Sana ba kono aye busy sisi a wonso aye busy.
Ba kono wa aye busy.
Na entim fodu aye.
Anya no kre no aye busy. Ono no kasa
Sisi
pa.
Sam George aye busy. No one.
Say the Messi atema no hwe no.
No one thanks. No kasa kura no osuru.
Pabine catch Sam George say honorable Sam George say energy no the year and say energy na ye twetwe.
Me enti na ma me bisa.
Some media the position say.
Enya position asesa na asesa yo. Me Sam George kwa na me hu. Enkrofo o Macales. Because of billboard who no ye press conference. Aye. Because I been na Carlos ni ehun say sisi san kwan ni
ni ma de kro.
Carlos ya kan ya see ya ni ye de be design Jubilee House. Some say nya no ya Carlos ya.
Please. Men san ko sa ko ni bi. Obi anfa bibi amba be design.
Why no ka so obi na de design Jubilee. Me dia na me see ya wo mu flag ya, mo say nye wo mu flag ya.
Why no say ya na enye.
Me can say
I
want flag ni e dura Jubilee House ho and na mo kire me say enye no na ye Rainbow College ye de design wo
me pa cho US man panyin na ba besra ye
ayo
it wo mo ye lighting system no wo mo the US colors and the Ghana flag colors and on the blend me
to me
oh to you now can reality house to me
why
you can reality house media
yeah na trasa wo de na reality
and then your US man you US panyin na
besra ya LGBT
me pa cho your US panyin na besra ya
and what besra ya and you have doesn't nensra no got to do with flag no I did dra Jubilee House no
mama yanko sense mo mbia they are working you bia
I mean the man
some men can when wakoka ba wakoka I have to correct it
LGBTQ plus flag ya
me say catch Sam George say on fast energy no on famra
and then you to Jerry from
me Jerry from wonaka and now ti ade gbegbe na kana omra wo say me na me friend no me den krana so ma ho
obeti so mu you orientation
yo and
so wow obeti
yo voter region so e do benya okay yan to aso ne yemfa esabdi bi enko
enti mo de mo yo enti the Ghanaian publisher na wo ka say anti LGBT grammar no krafum e wo ho da bia because I don't like it. And what you say, no U-turn will be tolerated. We a reverend in team for John or can they chair Mampenny John Dramani Mahama. Na Ghanaian publisher. And so a boyman, yes, sir, Nanado Danko Kufuado. Say Ramadan no ahoden o sredema nananu muslimi fo na se wo mo adwimpo ene wo mo adwen eye ntanta e wo ba bia asomdwe mram nka bo mu mra ye ntem se de be ya asomdwe mu a ene odokwan so ye be kwa akwa Ramadan no na eno so awie ena afei NLA boss ya appoint no se vice president African Lotteries eno so ha ene nkomo a Magjerry edi ye sesia ya enche ye wode onumunyamfo anodompre ene speaker Alban Bagben enso mfo nyina to a wo kire se nyenya no na speaker ka se ade no da bi o omunye sika ni ho nti omunye wo ho a wo mo ye wo ho ye wo twamu na ene na we de wo mo free parliament na wo no makoba bi fufuri eti eno so ho asem ewo the Ghanaian publisher the Ubo Krata
na the Herald the Ubo Krata de ni mu hanum say Bank of Ghana for wo mu headquarters ya wo mu see ye no sika pote pa ye de say mo no ayese we can say we be say ye $250 million US headquarters no ena ye say sa na tie de a esiama empenisi ye de jawa ne ye de asoa una sisi a we Bank of Ghana amrado entibre na mra sebeje fie bekire ade no kra mpo say ye manim sam dada say headquarters no initially ni ase no bo ye say ena afuo mu say nioma bo akosoro nti ese huri ko kwam ena wo mu say ese huri bio ese akọ another level inflation enti ada ba ako yenya hu akontabuo miensa enti esia mabra na betre emu dia hen fa pote ene yemfa nto the Herald enim ha and what say NI before your investigation edefa emirate manager no a enipa bi kwoti ni sie ye ya wamudu wamun sakura keka na kakra koja na to baabi no yasiki suspect pa wowom ki suspect pa wowom a ya friend Rashida ena Rashida Sani woni Ghana ha woko no no anu wonim so mo hwehwe no dadenti Rashida Sani woko ena le boss no a yaye no vice president no ojina awoye brani o osun wa papa Central Bank for instance say mun use biometric verification no na mun yai Ghana card no National Security for Hot Ghana Armed Forces Financial Unit Retreat omo chese sikasem bi ntotoye ankoye be media ko ato alaji asuma banda isi ade wono na Antrak munhu track bia ya toro ho Antrak first kura no wo wie musan en wasa wa articulators ya tankers no Antrak na ya ne dia en wasa wa ships ensuo musan wo wie musan wasa wa ensuo musan susan mo wo susan esan ya fensuo so en na friend susan no wo bebre wo ships en wasa wa aeroplane en wasa wa trucks en wasa wa tankers wo sika se tam ebuno so wa disca ye dey enso na ne ho mfa no ho dodo no kakra
alaji so kra
na oyare ya cho na anum okra ne ma no ebi kra mpo kodin nsem hunu wo hospital wo a eba ya temu no se de bia me katra mo mema no se mote ase a aya mo nsam hu yie mo hye busia na mo hye mo nso mo mo hye yire hye ma na mo anso mo hye mo ho wo hye wo mu no na wa anso wo hye wo hu yie said the bear daate enkokyere wo enti alaji asumabana watoa nananom wanse do Amedu Sule mukai electoral commission Amedu Sule mukai no ay afarijan abreso Amedu Sule electoral commission papa no wono nso watoa nananom wanse do na nam se wo mu nyina ye mozremifo nti mozremifo de munim se wo mu nkyare ho wo mu apɛ wo no nyina krabia kama na Amedu Sule Alaji Asuma Banda Uradenfa wo mu krens ye na papa wo sika sika nie but wo kurade a nkwantume nje
Mame fa Ghana feed na Ghana feed no e no che se MPP wo ma suspend enipansia e wo Pusiga constituency executives no e fa yesi wo musu no wo ban bia wo mo edan wo manda na di eti eno ho asem no se ye ka sei wo de aba e wo Ghana feed minority wo mo kire se orientation program komo aye die eno ho asem wo mo de aba e wo aha sanso ena wo mo e kire e wo Ghana feed mu wasi minister me kire Greater Accra minister nanu ada nanu memne dana ensemoni enso okakire regional sanitation day no won de wadane de adi walanche a wo hwe kwan ya obefa so ama eneyi se ye ka ahunidie hu nsem ewo enkranmantem ase ya ye betimi ahwe na yama no akọ animu eyie pa iti eno so wasem no wode aba ewo ahase ya de obokrata Ghana feed ede ensem ahodo aka ho aba
na daily Ghanaian guide yanim ha watasa papa wo ye lawyer ni ye friend apia dankwa enya apia dankwa ye nsem kire ni na wo rock fm no we ya apia dankwa lawyer ni ene wa kire petition de akoma JM say atoesien ompaden na kwan fa so ade atoesien tum no na nya kwa pa ye watan hunu ntuo mu nse no mu mpaden no kisi ajaben se ya kase incompetent ya meme ye mfa no mfra office no office ni ya special prosecutor office ena wono as a person eye owura kisi ajaben se office no abon a enye wono kisi ajaben na wabon eye mrane nsese ya bata office no ho no ene wodi ya dwuma untumi nkase ni tefemfo ye nyaade ye fashion mfidie no ye de ye yaade manteri ye competent mensume ye competent akosia ye competent wadame ye competent enti se enioma nkoye ya enye ye ne eye machines no ebia na machines no yasima ye miem anase yase machines no antina no se wusine tenten a ebi ebebu ahwe ntimu nsine ketua bi entinya office anya wono kisie jame na so obi anim kisie jame se no wo kira ade wo law school enti wo obi a wabe pa emra no eguni tirim wawie guni tirim wawe no baba kisi ajabe se mra wo kire mra de a wonhwa bukimu o ni nyina guni tirim wo maswa de law criminal law what bisane se kisi what is criminal law onhwa bukimu a criminal law is a someone acting in a criminal life that the law has arrested him and it contain a lot of criminal acts. Then he put him to prosecution. Then prosecution will take him to court. The court sentences him to life in prison. Then the person is a criminal. One shabukimo. What? What being said? What being you? Hard Village project, you know. Yasi ya mfa taxpayers peso akura nkwa nkwhyem kwa tuo fosu ɛna or clarify ya daily Ghanaian guide ɛde ho asɛm aba Kisia Jabe I salute you. How are you, sir? It's been a while. You. I will look for you. First, now so that for they do it. Na me ba na me sure. Because woman no answer na wo betre wasem ne abu wawie. Enti na ya na enye yi no. Akosi akwa.
Mamemfa ayi the Obokrata the national voice. The national voice the Obokrata no and or say minority. Wamaboa ama ene sika ananka womu fam de nke ebese no no. Ade a wamaboa ama yede kwoto oman no esikam. Na womu kire se womu dictator ora bagben orientation any lavish orientation akoya ama MP for nesemoni. So ka kire the national voice na ebo amane eno ho asem ewo ha. Ana obisa say na when they justify ana when na ebo man ni sika ho ban ewo construction of Hajj village no when na ebo ho ban eno ho asem so ewo the national voice ya ene eka ensem ahodo a wode aba eno ho nti akwa te say de wo bisa nsem ni nyina when na ebo man ni sika ho ban eno ho asem na yegusu a ye ken na me emra da bia ye ka say amanyofo ankasa no sabio ekronto eya wo mo no kreka no
abekronsa
wati ase omo nyina ye baako
what opposition
e wo de oka e na owo power so e wo de oka nti me da bia ya na meka akitafo no na wo se ye ma yani da ho mo a mo tai amanyoku achi no mo mani na ho na mo nsam ka no eni se de ya amusi attack nkrofo no eno so mo mamani na ho
na se akosi ananse Ghana ni bia ni ebio enya ne wo ti anom a wo kire wa adwene no na nipa no wo ti o wono anso wo conscience a otumi di se ni hu se ade we se neti ade we se neti no wo mu kura bitumi kire wo mu adwene a ubisa se wow wono a wo fom pa na otumi kire adwene sa no e kire se nipa ni ebie
Babra ye wo bi wo ho a ono no mfa ho no de obeka bia
o nipa ni ebie
no kura ne da ho a se obeka no kure no ya ne ye pe no kure no
that is it
ye pe no kure no
propaganda
ne ye pe no kure no ya mom ye nka no kure no mi gidi pa sa no kure no betimi aboa ya me ade ye ho na kata se hye ne proye ne nyoma ya ekoso no de
wana ka
ha adwene
propaganda
menkai
propaganda ekuya donkwana debi haji afati mo medas propaganda ekuya donkwo munye na yi wo
minnim de
wo mu ye na 1 week but wo munye na yi wo mu ye na yi amekobi akosi ana ya tola ba no birthday tola ne ba penino Victoria or the Victoria Insira Ayisi.
Oh, beautiful name. Nti ono de Ayisi wo.
I send the papa de Ayisi.
Tola ni nti obi anim se friend Ayisi.
I what the nana Ayisi.
Nana ka ho.
Nana ka ni din. Tola ba. Tola ba Victoria.
Ready Tola.
And na ye birthday.
Nyame ma wo ba no. O ma ni nyinche. Na onhunu nyansa bebre kwa
omben
na omen se ne papa na omeye kese so se ne papa pa yeah
ofri payment ntimntie ura dem wano no omeye lawyer
na de ho nkwan ye so omeye lawyer
so omo no omo tire lawyers so omo ebinom nim sade ye si di asem wo court pa nti to na tire lawyers tuonyini no omeye lawyer Victoria, happy birthday. Na the Obokrata no dear a dorsal pa will be answered dear. The back come. 6 Martin so ente be a bedruso. Omwa umbakwa komatian.
I'm a Jerry. This is March, no ya yawada, right? Ya the fear that become home.
David. Yada.
so mo different
ya mo no ya nkɔ ne kɛse nti ne yɛmfa fi adanka ho ana
Debi assess it.
aya no mo sisa yɛ nkwadaa na bre nti the next day no
Debi anoni students no na you this holidays.
Ti we so yɛ be ma students.
Yeah.
I say yes, ya mo match. Omo ko match we. Samu.
Ombema on say BBC MP no. E no kan say this is ni nyamai. Into omo ne baka kokko gine mo na. E say MP bi omo akako tech. Into e be cost na mo man yek the grant. E dia.
Ombe match but MPs na be akako gine ma mo.
Say on say MMDC.
This is na my.
Nti coordinating directors no.
Omo na be gine.
E be gine na MPs na akako support you omo.
Na Jerry de no ende omo moka ho.
O send obi aye ne we moderation. Oma mo ni nyina graze aye ne moderation. Eti
na wasenka me nim se mampanyi na wasenka otwam.
Ako obi akra anya.
Da bi nya se ontwam ontwa mansini die nim. Na me se mansini die no se yesi sika ni ho. Me dia ye nyina yesi sika ni ho.
Nya ka kese te se de ye wo.
Na se ni nyina ye ka no ne eboabo ateatea na ebotoa.
Wa hu se eno.
Nti me no nanka me nim se ho de no mumu be ye ayi.
Akosia wutam a enye ye Independence Day. Esese bibi koso me ye hu se ye di independent.
Because se na mampanyi e ka se ode ayi we die ya ye ne kakra ya ye na no die ye bo ka 50 million Ghana cedis. And no say ye ne ketua bi. E wo Jubilee.
Yeah.
Yanko ye no Independence Square bio.
Ketua bi.
Ye ne ketua bi wo ho. Nti nka mensini die no ko ontwa no nsumu nto nanka yanya Jubilee die ne mom na yammo sika ho ban. Ni ewe TV simple. Here TV anu mom beboa.
Yes the significant ya ye de ye ade no.
And what is the significance? What is the significance we are talking about here?
Because Independence Day.
Yes, Independence Day. Ti any Independence Day.
Ya mpo ne ya mwa ya bere ye ya. Enka yesi ya celebrate ni kasiya pa. Independence Day.
Another question I'm person me bisa ne say. So free nyame adom na Ghana sika ye ya be say na grand bio ana.
Na ye be na grand ene.
Say ye nya ba wu nkodi kurasem. Usika sem ye ya.
Enti eno de ya moka 15 million.
Ya moka 15 million na se sika wo ho a eno mpo nkesha. Independence Day. Hey. Na daily analysis enim ha. Kafu Idanku Yaman post.
Oh yes.
And James Gardner and Yaman post.
Yes, Joyce in Duma cry so Yaman post
in Duma.
Yeah.
Duma siana. Duma. And woman say top creatives nibi edi petition akoma JDM say National Film Authority mpanimfo no wonyi wo mu mfiri ho afa government na hard village project no wose simpo akaprempo aban sikanim ato forcing appointment finance minister no honorable Isaac Adongo say perfect honorable Isaac Adongo nso me no wo kasei were board member at the Bank of Ghana. Said my way, dear, a bad daughter, say, baby, and one some quatanasi, Sikasa and a woho, near Catremo. No, my breakfast, moody divi, what now on check a cry, muddy lunch, no be a coffee. Oh, and yet they cry. Afe, the Bokra Tetra say, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama. Ena ne brother Ibrahim Mahama omu nyina kokosra Alhaji Asuma Banda ebusia ya wama wonu mo seden se wurade na dema ono anso na wogie afi aban ena ni montfo ena wo mo sra se wo mo protecting human right e wo ba bia wo mo ye adwuma no a tele analyst anyway by
Mama for Business and Financial Times. Business and Financial Times na womo enso kasa ewa hey business ampa eno ano no. Wasi don't photocopy Ghana card bank transaction. Bank of Ghana and I can't say way at the actual banks I hold on say. See a bunny a baby yisika he and a more yesa and no one some ewa ha. Afei or say government was send a signal. No Ghana obstructing petroleum chamber. One more ena say Ghana government no petroleum no was send a signal. And you make ye ama eno so wasem no or the aba Business and Financial Times in or say and some who don't know a biwa na said okay. Or say National Economic Dialogue. Womu fiti asie ene. National Economic Dialogue. Womu fiti asie ene. Na wonum adwenjene enwoma ebetumi aye ebetumi aboa ama omanyi sikasem yetumi agina ye naso. Iti eno so wasem to Business and Financial Times the obokrata no wonum ede aba.
Na Metro lens yanim ha wase yama atuesien emfa no ho nkodi. Eye nipa bi na de petition lawyer for ne di enim ede koma JM say wama atuesien presidential pardon no bi esan say papa said de ne tum no na nya de kura wo ma anya ne ye kura Eastern Regional House of Chiefs akyere say bafo akoto OSEI won tumi mfre ne ho kwa wo ma hene bi efiri na de ko sa title no Oma shima free ninsem. Enti whatever say ebi esi wan. Esi. Ni nyina asa.
Okay, madam asiyade interviews ni beto aso. Na meka etie for say baby ado wadwe kire ni be fa 020 1162746 02011624746. Yan share eye messages ni bi. Bananza make message because I said statement we say make an and say watch him. Way aye statement every aye statement every aye a bright foundation. Now, also the State of the Nation's address no man penny eka sanitary pad ones SM say your mama wamuko school no depending be your sanitary part and na amanity fee. Akosi akran so nim say ono so say project o embark pa odi hujuma ma yenkan Abrat Foundation statement wamodi abafa o mampanyin sanitary pad no. Also, Abrat Foundation is a leading organization dedicated to promoting reproductive and menstrual health and gender equality. Welcomes the government of Ghana's groundbreaking initiative to provide free sanitary pads to teenage girls across the nation, especially the underserved and underprivileged ones. This initiative marks a significant step forward in addressing period poverty, improving menstrual hygiene, and empowering the teenage girls to lead healthier, more dignified lives. The government program Free Sanitary Pads, aligned with Abrat Foundation's long-standing mission to break the stigma around menstruation and ensure access to affordable, high-quality menstrual products for all teenage menstruating girls. We commend the government for its commitment to menstrual health and its focus on reaching underserved communities, including students, low-income households, and rural population. We are thrilled to see the government take this bold step toward addressing period poverty, promoting menstrual health. Access to sanitary products is a basic human right, and this initiative will have a transformative impact on the lives of millions of teenage menstruating girls. However, the access of this program will depend on effective implementation, sustained funding, the continued efforts to dismantle the stigma surrounding menstruation. Albright Foundation stands ready to support the government in achieving the goal. So key recommendations for the initiative. Community engagement ensures that the local communities, especially the teenage girls, are actively involved in the planning and implementation of the program to address their specific needs. 2. Education and awareness. Expand efforts to educate communities about menstrual health and hygiene, challenging taboos and fostering open conversations. 3. Sustainability. Prioritize the use of eco-friendly and reusable menstrual products to reduce environmental impact and promote long-term sustainability. Also, encourage local manufacturers and importers by cutting import taxes to reduce the cost of sanitary pads. Monitoring and transparency. Establish clear mechanism for monitoring and distribution of sanitary products and measuring the program's impact on school attendance, health outcomes, and gender equality. 5. Partnerships. Leverage the expertise and networks of local NGOs and community-based organizations whose mission and vision are aligned with the initiative while reaching out to the private sector, enhance the reach and effectiveness of the initiative. Albright Foundation's commitment to supporting the initiative. Albright Foundation has in the past 3 years been at the forefront of the menstrual health advocacy, working to provide menstrual products, education, support to Greater Accra, Ashanti Oti, Eastern, Central, and Volta region respectively, having donated over 15,000 sanitary pads to 3,000 plus teenage girls, in line with the government's initiative we pledge to collaborate with the authorities in charge to ensure the successful distribution of sanitary products in hard-to-reach areas, conduct workshops and awareness campaigns to implement or to complement the government efforts in breaking menstrual myths and taboos. Advocate for policies that sustain and expand access to menstrual health resources. Now the call to action. Albright Foundation calls on all stakeholders, civil society, organizations, private sector partners, and individuals to join hands with the government in making the initiative a success. Together, we can create a future where no teenager girl is held back by her period. Albright Foundation. Signed by the founder, Diana Akosuya Educhumwa Brechum. We ke Akosuya Sapo. Omo na de statement ya ba. Iti ye ema ye nua ma ye mama. Ye yere no ma. Ba we ni titru pa ye mama no mko school no teenagers no.
Yeah.
Oh.
Much said the president Kai.
Yes.
Ya semhia omofo anoso. Na jare wonim say ebinim wo ho a tebia ye de wo mu come because of sanitary pad. Nya tebia papa. Eno nti omofo anoso na mom. Omo nso de recommendations bi bai. Nsusuye bi bai say ebra wo mu tengene sa ne o ma nyina ho no wo mu mfa nka ho. Ese wo mu yem potem nsiemudie. So wo mu yem potem nsiemudie ne maya no twetwe nkomo. Ati wo mu agentre de fa ho a aya na eye. Esanse ye kekafuna ye kekama adampan. Wo mu na fa wo mu ho. Nti ye kwa ba ne yemfa so. Ye de ma wo mu a yenya no san. Sen wo mbesi afade akrakro mu ho no. Se ye ma wo mu eka ho bi. Afi eba no eho adesua enso ne ahodaso nso a eno nso ya ade a esese wo mu nyina ede wo ho ewure mu bi na kwa befa so a ye betumi ama no agina eno nso esese ye pesa akwan no afɛ kwan bɛfa so a yɛbɛmi yɛ ni edi ekyire na emu nso ada hɔ ɛno nso ɛyɛ adehia paa ɛna ɛsɛ sɛ ɛyɛ nka bom nso wei ɛboa wei nso boa wei yɛn nyinaa ka yɛn ho bom a ne yɛ pagya ɛde kɔ soro nti Majari yo kɔbra.
Okay, Mami Comrade, now say wofa aye Ghanaian Times page 2 or say channel hard profits into charity. President direct task force. We say kwa so ko kan say ye kan kremofo akwantu kronkron na. Eno no enya ade a e kire say eza amanfo e di emfaso. Na no na ebra o mampanye e ka te so do no. Yense me nyina piem. Yenkoi Honorable Ben Abdallah Banda oye enkane na oye Hajj board chairman Hajj village you mampani akate so di ede anonim ede found Honorable Mache
Mini amajemoto
meba so ete say
nyamna dum boko
ye de nyankopon ase Hajj village you mampani akate so di
the trade 2024 for the be 2 years na wo so na inyina ese ye kristofo anase ye nkramofo yi ni se makakro ya ade awuhia e mankramofo yi ba 5 pillars of Islam no etahobi nti afi bia no Ghana ye di enipa dodo be 6,000 na komeka na ansa no mbe kro no so ya na ye bi kan ho preparations wa ha toda ya no mo bre no kware ne ya no mo bre pa inconveniences wo kom ebi krampo no timbe ka Hajj village ho no minim down be ko na emra na na do kwa kupado Ghana for that room be president no ne Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia and then they saw the need to have a permanent Hajj village. It was a very multi-purpose Hajj village for Katani Nyamu so. The current Hajj village here Hajj board operative from no Ghana Hajj board there and it's supposed to be a temporary place a Ghana airport company there. I remember in 2018 Nana Dankwa Kufuado any Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia had a request to be called me for him say and kaya loan be nanka see a number of projects including some multi-purpose Hajj village here may come once to me. And the lead minister then for aviation and share send you my DNA and Numuana honorable Estiama the great outgone minister for transport and so betwaso and Oman Pushia na Yamin Chadi 2024 no and Ghana Airport Company under the supervision of Ministry for Transport then and a company be a friend to whom a sign contract and a combat as a adjustment test road offset the action platform and earmark for the commencement of the project. Our project now is shot here in earnest as far back as in 2024. But we felt that one, it's a religious project, and there was no need to do any shortcutting by way of fanfare, pomp, and pageantry, etc. But now, I by say, and no who be here. But nothing on here, my opinion, John Dramani Mahama. And so say, or cut short for what was the project now? They shall see that. And now we were thinking, say, you can he will acknowledge, say, about that, and a shall see. When we listen to him, or can in passing one, should I need to keep the assassin back of Santani and Carwell. But admittedly, frankly speaking, for a different summary, a copy sort of I've begun realizing that they are now backtracking and saying, say, about that and a chance. And here, no, now we wanted to set the record straight. Say Ejuma Asha Fie Dadano. Eye Abain Dadano, Nana the Danko Kufuado, and the Dr. Alaji Mahmoud Baumia, and the Sha Fie Dadano. Ejuma no, Umuguso Umuye, a whole drawing is Nina, a whole contractual agreement has been signed. A whole after sister Yaji contract and Asha Fie. Now there was no need for him to go and cut in it. So I quite remember said in 2024, Ansan Yabada Hajj. Now Hajj villages here, Ghana Hajj was all pretty from no. Now a home was not fit for the purpose of the undertaking of Hajj activities. It is also whom's create company and I'm clear at the come on say. Say omen so omen to Hajj village na almost in the same ansana Yamuva Kohodia any Mr. Umu on behalf of government and on behalf of the then Ghana Hajj would say Omumbra Missy Hajj village Homaye and Omid what here or yo the Omu equipment the materials the go gravel in kama my open set Yamaya Muvia Yebitimi Ako Commission Nanka Haji for Afibiano or Matimi Ako. If they go there, I think that another move some peace of mind, some convenience, and then some latitude beer. Yebitimi Yajuma Obia Emma Bekatemuntu, na baby Moteno, and ye Motia. And Tina is short no, Haji village in a year in the Waba. And he shot another Danko Kufado are buying, and Dr. Alaji Mahmoud Baumia, MPP are buying, and a share, nothing. But any name said governance is a continuum. Say governance is a continuum, yeah. Project yeah by the Dano, a year, a buying for bar, a buying for no must not just say it in pattern. A buying for no must acknowledge and show gratitude to a buying that Dano. Or share or gentle here or nya that fantastic idea now or share regularly national. I was a buying for chrono 18 2 send a bear band that dance won't say you may share about for number or no so acknowledge the effort and all to us. A banner Emma Politan. Yeah, not a very day in a taba, ya manual ceremony, another taba, Yanamo to Numano. Politics are not endorsed because the Constitution, 1992 Constitution, stipulates say project BR and check project BR a bina all chrono a shall see our own million a yen shed them a by for now all banner set project now that so it's not no and I say a something when you know.
Okay. Internet has a purpose and no one botano and one JDM. Uti any kasema or de bana?
Purpose because location has not changed. The contractor has not been changed. Okay, and the designs, to all intents and purposes, design is also emphasized. So design no better a crampona. Original design, fancy pencil, and fancy shading and on also some of your better than a crampon. I do the cabinet can one now, we be a free now or more at water. But the fact still remains that you might that one. Now, the Dr. Kufado are buying and the Dr. Alaji Mahmoud Baumia buying sharp and one JDM, so air water and yard for.
Okay. Now, maybe so. But the saying how you went to me and Quanko negotiations on Saudi Arabia. I bet you buy almost some negotiations, man. I'm offered to me a save about $13,000.
13
1,000. What may say about 7,500. And what may say about 13,000? Yeah, $13,000.
75,000 Ghana cedis.
Okay, 75,000 Ghana cedis, mom. Okay.
Yes, and so 13,000 free so.
Okay, it's in Ghana cedis rather. Okay.
And about 62,000 Ghana cedis.
That's right.
But and only to be frank, men person me come watam because we nyan come by normally no o koba there's a we assessment na o share cowboy any sika unya na let's ubu akonta na be kire say adwuma na we ye no waboka ana say umboka but you win na say senior hard in some city no 2017 2018 2019 no aban Emma subsidy because it's not supposed to be a profit-making activity. Say, oh, can I say a profit-making activity? Unless I would the bed in a pilgrims and also. Now you are inconveniencing financial development. It's not supposed to be a profit-making adventure or venture. But I mean, president say profit is no. When Tiana be a matching men make any unfair comment on that. Me chain no koba no kasa bubu makonta ena ebihu asamoa yebeka. By which time I would have been in a better, more competent position to make my overall assessment on hard activities. But I said I want to restrain myself.
One more call you been winning this year.
Yes, and to be fair with hard team now they say you put in place because Ajumano Omuni did that. Afena Omuku. And Ajumanu Uguswa Oyana and Yamafo Probiso Ekropo up. And Tian Chemo Umu Comrana Umu and fold a Jumoma na you the kind of assessment between I. And I wish them well.
I am not buying this Kabishim Edis about Omana.
Yes, objectively, say, Sunny Haji, Magino. Also, Haji and Ankasano in Chiaka, and Haji and Ankasano, Yana Toda, a bone was so. So we are calculation, Yana bone was so. In this time, I remember they paid subsidy just to reduce the burden of pilgrims, MPP time 2017, 2018, we paid subsidies, say the price, let's say the price, $6,500. I might see my phone will be $800, just to lessen the burden of income for. And to be frank, say first one, it doesn't come in monetary terms. But once here, Ghana in income for no year Christopher, or Mukoko bump, echo bompaye, Emma Ghana, Senebea Ghana between 2 point bompaye, Emma, the president of the republic, the vice, and in one Ghana for the Ghana Kimi Asha Wonsa, Senebea, Sebio, Basabianya Day, in Siha. In monetary terms, fine, but in religious terms, Yana. Would be efficient. And if you ask me, does government support? Yes. Government, that's all, because it is supposed to be a government institution, so to speak, because 1 year, you might work hard village, and hard board, government appointees from the first person to the last person. I are buying and appoint women, are buying a appointee any other state agency. And any other state agency, they are buying a support to in like the same way, Hajj board, they are buying at our support. I remember the 2023 and 2024, because of economic situation, women are buying and me and support to grab. But 2017, 2018, 2019, before COVID, are buying support. So after COVID, 2023, 2024, now buying me and support.
All right, but na you see a kabida ho flights ne de get kan but na him say ade nipa no atu ani sika na there reservations and na e beba ne say na ka ba beda
e ka no die be ni na me ka no me pese one be kwa ba because there is more to it than the umu can there is more to it because also would nipa be me ba say for example would nipa be fancy be 5,000 come car. Edipa 5,000 okwa house nyina wo fa ko. Ombenante mpenyifo mu kwada wo. Ebi be yare. Ebi yare anya afi na betam no then akɔ hospital ebia na samra no wo no primprim no we hear some things is in a critical condition and year in year out the medical doctors nurses are komaka obi a wa engage no say what we komaka onko share o programs e mawo obi e ho to chema wa manadro first aid we drew the idea ya wa ambulance nyina wo meka ho na ya tam won e di oni akoko hospital sanko fo nyina no they have to be taken care of, they have to be accommodated, they have to be fed, they have to be paid some allowance. There is more to America. What's that? Chema umukoba. Umuko na umuba na yetunasing a assessment na yehu ekwanya ebefaso. But I also admit that there are certain things we need to do in respect of Hajj activities. As a nation, we have to come to a compromise because CM2 Hajj has come to stay. Every year, we are among for Hajj. And it's our final album and regulated the activities of Hajj. Let's say a Hajj, ama individual. Among for will be duped. Will be the case. Maybe agent meeting the amount for Hajj. They are good to come. You better. Sorry, no agent, no journey. A banner say the insurance and so and about minus so. And it's all called any country via Omedi program, Ecomaca. Saudi authorities does not deal with individuals. They deal with state agencies. Abino. I recognize the one say Woluna a bear undertaking Hajj activities in all countries in the world, across the world. Sanity individuals do not come into front 1% one call Hajj. But the fact of the matter is that so yes, and no the reform may be a bit my we can also license individuals as corporate entities. Now, a bino album as a regulator. Now, a regulatory ubia fancy or pese or G amount putika. Now, udie ni muna or the one ko Hajj. I think that a bino bit album is a debate we can all engage in and get the best way forward here. Hajj crown will be seamless, will be less burdensome, will be least inconvenient. Ebema. And at the end of the day,
okay. Now, I not to say flight arrangements. Normally, and also a cabin to be back.
It's an American flight arrangement. No, on the government is continuing. 2017, Banana a cow. And say a cow. Only flight for flying out. Kasa okay mo kan say na tie afie ntimi nyam nyina amamo ye betue bi amamo mo de momra na mmefa wo mo enfo mo ko the following years so no ye tue bi e de sare ya na tie nti airline company ye shafe no mu ye adwuma 2017 airline company NDP pencil e no mo engage mu ye fra on flying. And hereby now we realize that we couldn't have abandoned the and okay, fine. Na every year get more trip nearby. Na ya the programs to my point. Much this time around. And I make a now we should be able to do a better, a more realistic, a more practical assessment of the situation. Otherwise, it will be maybe a conjecture without any use and God disposes. And I am winning, and I end it before I take you over. And now we get me and come for my call without any difficulty.
And that cost in here saying,
if I cost the meeting,
okay,
cost the meeting,
Joe. And I know pay that say when you didn't come on.
Yeah, Miss Madam, say
kane na oye board chairman na de ma eye hajj ekremofo wo makwantu kronkron aya omokoyi woma ne ginam eye nhyehyɛ no na onna na board chairman. Okay, yeah, wow. Ana kwara say oh e dey kuta o. Of course.
Yes, my
na where your friend is saying sanitary pads on some na near canon.
Sure.
Na kwabra na ka bibi na one Wednesday.
I was na a bright foundation.
Yeah.
And na woman abiding kita ho. E kwan o mbefa so a omo betumi amadumedi no wadimu. And my Terry, fa say asat now. Our bright foundation was said juma na se dada. Ya wa ye wo mmea hudu obebre nti. Aban kura betumi de ne ntoma abone de ano. Die wo hia yesu obepia na chi. Obeye.
Okay.
Idea very good. I go kabibi na bright crown so bright so de ba enkoda ho nsem a.
Oh, me before me start a bright foundation crown no. Me consulting no me je afutuo so efri ni ho esan se enkwada ho asem enti the bright foundation ya kan nyina ne say Marjorie good initiative a president de beba because ora bright apia kra be di ho adanse say baby aya okọ ne team no ekọ a wo mo ekodi dwuma nyina no wo nim se maya no mo hia sanitary pad na mom ye consensus nyina no ene say ehia data ye kwa ye fa data and regions makoma ko 5 ayako nyina no ye ko district bia ye ko 3 schools ebi wo ha ye ko 6 schools ye kwa ye mo bosome miensa ene nkwada no utie wo mo kasa na omo hia sanitary pad no emre bia atwamu aban mienu nyina efiti ase me kai 2015 NDC fiti ase a na omo ye saa ene omo politics no omo di jaye so omo ya ye da nyame ase na mom ehia data ekwan a wo mo fa so ache no omo source of funding a ebetimi ache a ebeto aso a esan se baby wo ho a wo kwa wo say repeat ekọ esan so omo de no so omo bre pa eno akiri no esesa wo mo eye public engagement with them kwada no omunya omo ne omo be kasa no omo betie nsam esan se I'm telling you enye ne kan keke adwuma bebre wo ho a esese mampanyi John Dramani Mahama said they wasi aka no esese wo mo hihye ne yie enye sa ebeye bam na atiagu eno ne ye consensus se wati ase nti ye de ye bona baso e wo de waka ne ani age se waka sa asem ne beboa ama brebebrebe no eno soso ate emaya no ebi use paper ebi use ewura even baby wo a wo kwa obeka cho se wanya bi nti ewura in emergency na no be use wura ansa ene nyina ne anim say health implications esan eka ho eti migidi say ebeto asopem ewo saa kwan no so
right appear ye Child Rights International ono na ye control for penny executive director dano Uncle Bright Mache
ya mi do so
na on to say anope
oh nyame adom bibi aboko na mo so e
oh nyankopon adom ye da so say we bisa
nyame ase
right na ansana no ma menyu wadwe nkyerɛ fa ɔmampanyi na nisuade hu no sanitary pads na ben be provided ya ma titiri omuko school omu teenage ebeti maboa na wo mani age titiri mpo school kwa ho etew say
it's only a can no it's a perfect program at this particular time. In the sense, it's Oshe Nyankana Famo schools are. And then some of the basic things a man can drop out of school. No? Sanitary pad account. And Samankani Ikra is one of the leading cause of school dropouts in the rural community. Now, Oshe, the sanitary conditions here is a personal health issue. And beyond that, there are certain cultural impediments and also intimate facilitated because Accra, there are certain road crowd to be fast, so river be over won't even cross it. Near the on peniphobic to mean Kasa in the rural communities and all that. And if you are bringing such a program, I think that it will support, it will deal with some of the issues that you face, Now, say yaka program no see ebe na kadi e debe to fam no. E say ni nyina timi bobra. In the sense say open implementing this type of program. Send your you need data to be able to know say this now X number of Ankara will need it within a particular time frame. And now say the distribution and how is it going to be like. Indeed, these are some of the details that yes, but say about the Bible. Now, one more field now, more years AGYEMAN. Almost the margin job, send a bandit to implement the program and be successful.
Oh, okay. Good. Inti na ne kano. Yes, waka. But data ne bit me back here to ensure the successful implementation of the project.
Exactly. Because this particular program, I'm sure there's going to be a targeted program. And, the framework is not going to be on a broad base like the free SHS now. And you need real-time data to determine the delivery of the services now personal render no? And then the cost component. So I say to me, but it's very important for us to have data on how government is going to roll out this particular program.
All right. Everyone here besides government position on free SHS. And then Babe told you say stakeholder consultations on my na kwa so ma ebeko boarding house wo mo ntu ya be bi on beda na wo madidi sika no mni ade but more opposed to it adentra
you say okay started with the free SHS okay say it's a free SHS program now,
yeah
every program biano e won ye actually and won a jumedi ebezi and to share the policy on the free SHS program now it clearly states what it is in terms of what we want to achieve, the target needs and need objective. And for the program to be called free SHS, it has its own objectives and as an implementation of the free SHS. And if say assessment now about the two just about onisika or the implementing the free SHS now. Then we understand it from that angle. Then whatever government wants to implement will cease to be called free SHS because the fundamentals must be clear. And from the beginning, they made it clear. Say every component of the program is going to be free. To the extent it said government examination he absorbed the fees. We should.
Oh. Right, Yanni Bright appear best head you come on or your executive director the my Child Right International no nana yanno kasai. Your best sign after any share the free SHS program. And near one drinks ra a buyer. I mean fine messages in be our Hannah. Okay. Right. Odamaba. Okay, yeah, right. Yeah, right, you too. Maybe you too.
The core of it, I say, yeah, dear pa, now say, be a kasi as a we should be informed by the reasons why we want to change those things. Because policy, be when you're better oil. If you alter any of the pillars from the policy now, it seems to have the name for which it was implemented for. Into all those things, must go into it. And clearly, the president has made it so clear. Say, no, he is not willing to change anything in relation to the free SHS. But what he's going to do is to better the implementation of the free SHS. Please, if there are certain calls, so be a commodity house. And you see, the equitable part of it, say, share the way of free SHS are one rural communities are. Access to a certain class of schools work or memoir, it will a best surprise you. And how their lives have been transformed, a best surprise you. So we should not, in the process of coming out with a certain recommendation, reaffirm the position of the inequalities now, because the current state of the program is really contributing to the equitable distribution of resources and how best we want to achieve our educational objective and outcomes. We are on the right track of achieving that. In any proposal, it should rather enhance and make the program better, rather than to say that we want to alter certain pillars of the program just because we feel there and never been and things that are not going on in our educational system. It's not because government is saying don't mean funding free SHS. I've never heard anywhere I buy a tuna don't mean funding free SHS. If there are issues with management, let's focus on management. If there are issues with infrastructure, let's focus on it. If there are issues of participation, these are the three major things that for me, SES, yetimi done than the normal free SHS because the amount of money I buy additional free SHS, if it is properly managed, government can reduce the cost by 30%. If say a PTA and now say the Inspectorate Division of Ghana Education Service is able to do effective monitoring, we can run the program without recourse to any kind of issue that we are facing now. We should not just exist on inefficiencies to suggest other alternatives. It will affect the rural child who are on urban school. Now Abana say yes, you call boarding school. You have to pay for the services to be fed in boarding school. I think it's a suggestion. Maybe Metu or president say, also once on one committee knows or person implementing PSHS. Or implement it. Otherwise, if you lean on any policy recommendation, that will alter the achievement of equitable distribution of resources within the education sector, and also kakra.
Bounce on my opinion of our committee and yes, stakeholder consultations here. There are some of the recommendations, but no one find here, Jumana. What is the essence?
Yes, of course. I know there are a lot of committees, because a year I said in the past, government also tend to issue its own paper on it. And we are just waiting for their recommendation. And the government has also stated, Oshe Sonana, President Eddie Ghana, he has made it clear. And most of the things that we expect is he will touch on. He touched on it perfectly. He was talking about infrastructure development. He talks about the PTA participation in the governance of schools. And then he also talked about effective management of resources. And if these three things we are able to achieve it, and I believe strongly that though on a commission and the consultation, he also stands firm on certain matters that office able to be able to enhance it. And let's wait for the president to issue any command on the consultations on the Babano. And then let's see how best we can carry it forward. But I strongly believe that with the position that he has taken, the issue of creating some kind of inequities in the management of the free SHS will not be something that will be considered. But we are hoping that will be the reality. But the suggestions that are coming out, we feel that it will rather deepen inequity in our secondary school management.
Okay. And then you better how it goes. But program review, say program be sa koso na be a base abinding reviewer. We need to expect such changes and obey to me okay.
The changes would occur, but the fundamental principle that establish the program should not change. And only me issue. Otherwise, it ceases to be free SHS. Because fundamental pillars of the build free SHS to call it free SHS. The review cannot change it. Because or since the passage of the constitution, we have not really met the real objective of the universal basic education. So one of the things that is going to do is to readjust the system to make sure say we work towards the achievement of this. And it is some of these programs that is helping us to achieve those objectives. Because Article 38 is so clear on what exactly we need to do when it comes to education. The progressive nature of it. If we are starting from a certain angle, near do level, be near piece that we have to add on. It is not good for us to say that we want to alter the fundamental pillars that build those programs that we achieve those objectives. No. I'm expecting review to look at systems that have been established to implement the free SHS. And if you feel that in your mind you are at that level, it's at the management level. Say them are paying the 2 January, or since they say, or the feeding a union ever come up at the schools no. Now, how much we are procuring in the past, they've centralized it. If in terms of its management, Abazo was the same, this kind of commerce school for no, I'm more manager. Those are the reviews that we are expecting. But for a review that will change the fundamental that establish the program, I think that we will be doing the service to our children, and then we'll be doing the service to the consistency that we have to establish in achieving certain objectives when it comes to social policy. And, it's very important for those things to be considered when we are making certain proposals.
Okay. Uncle Bright Anope, that is on the other come. Bright Apia, Executive Director of the Child Rights International, on the other day, and come on.
Nanso any idea biara wono make for Optovision Eye Clinic Ediamau. Optovision Eye Clinic provides diagnosis and world-class affordable treatment for all eye diseases, including glaucoma, cataract, any idea would be. Dear Strunko Krani say Optovision Eye Clinic or quality designer space a hood webe fatal. Send me a penny biara. It is a when you ya. Anasa when you want the abba form. Anasa upese who are dear year. Unim baby sasawoba. Optovision Eye Clinic.
Call us on 0553 270806 or WhatsApp on 0558 517556. Optovision Eye Clinic.
Okay, Yenny Honorable Reverend Intim Fojo, Ascent South, Mrashebejene. Yenny ni komofa anti-LGBTQ emre ya Eco Parliament fa obane mema. Oman penye dia tudwase onu dia duonim. Bema eni oba. Na wamuso muse wamo sponsor semre. Honorable Machi. Now what to say?
Na mi adaro ma no pa na openi won so to say.
Nyanko pandom odi a chen. Yada so we bisa. Na ababeto dwase wo se enya de a mobile accept in the U10 on anti-LGBTQ+. Baye ka se o mampani aka esisu dia. Onu de duonim eyoba ene bema. Say emuada ho
the mampani kai the so mampani bi aba the same thing work enya de foforo. O mampani bi ani wa abagana be emfie you know enum ntemu ya obaye one can the same thing. Well, the okay President Kufuor can the same thing. So no the onim ene oba ne bema. Na the onim ene say aware de oba ne bema ene beji amawo. Womampani a onya ne baby call His Excellency Professor John Fifiata Nelson, so I can the same thing. And His Excellency John Ajekunku Fonso will be a state position, into way the bone of contention here, Mr. Ran the world 1960, a Criminal and Other Offences Act. Baby Kume be in a making provision for unnatural canal knowledge. I don't my money in who say, no, it's only able to prosecute homosexuality. They said lesbianism crown, so I'm running to be prosecuted. And I just said when the evidence I established penetration answer, what me I prosecute. But LGBT yɛda sɔre bi a dimension foforɔ ba ɛno no LGBTQI plus AAPE ne ade bebree nti no given its complexities no wobɛhia mmara a ne ntaban mu trɛ a ɛyɛ comprehensive enough a deɛ ɛmfoa de amammerɛ so nyinaa no yɛbɛtumi de address ɛno na mene me nuanom honorable Sam George, honorable Bedra and honorable Helen Thompson ɛka yɛ ho bɔ mu de private members bill ɛde kɔɔ yɛ a ɛno yɛfrɛ no human sexual rights and family values bill nya coalition for ɔpanin musifo a ɔmoane ne coalition asɔfoɔ imamfoɔ ahemfo wɔn nyinaa nso support yɛ speaker nso support yɛ na yɛpaase wie yɛ a mansosɛm baa ho no ɔmampanin Mahama ɛka sɛ saa berɛ no sɛ ɔno ɛna ɛyɛ president a ɛnka wɔntwintwa ne n'ase koraa nka by the time a obi koraa de bɛkɔ court no anka wasan koraa dadadada a sɛnte tourist pana bɛyɛ ma saa berɛ no na wakan awie amu ahu sɛ ɛyɛ private members bill na ɔno bɛyɛ president a afei deɛ deɛ wɔka no sɛ private members bill no anim ɛho hia na mmom no ɔne speaker ɛɛba bɛkasa ɔne ne ɛkasa sɛ yɛnto ntwene ne yɛ ɔno yɛntwɛn berɛ bi a ɔno bɛyɛ ready sɛ ɔde deɛ firi n'akakye de bɛba na sɛ mfiri n'akakye ama a deɛ ne yɛde akɔ no anim ana ɛno na ɛma me hu sɛ ɔmampanin no ɛwɔ clandestine timupu bi a ɔpɛ sɛ ɔda n'akyire ma bill no na ɔkɔyɛ sɛ omia me de bɛba montomo deɛ no ntwene mea me de bɛba na sɛ woyɛ sɛ twam ɔmfa mma da Magari, I am telling you, mark my words, President Mahama will never sponsor any such bill. On for man, on for matna. But we see a soft one now. And oh, me so Samuel man so. Munya mame, nyame de beba, munya mame, nyame de beba. If you were truly committed, sir, what the mrebi beba. Like I'll stay to the nation address, no nanka. You program the card to and so one more so. We see a soft one now. What the home be big kakra. In any case, and they are yet the bill no aqua to parliament that out. Or China, which 25th February, any day Marano echo to parliament. We have reintroduced it that L. Ntino said, yeah, Casay, and I'm going to the Nidiaba, and I need the buy, yeah, little two one. The same thing. The any can in also 20 sessions, the any can also the any car. And no one has all Casa. And the withdraw it in the fa. Yeah, I'm holding in Uncle Tidy or Mampany, the Abanetia. And not a tassel. Near Casay, or 5 mile. But the any they are called 2 or not, ya starting. And was it Sabia, yen night. Now, my brand, my bar was a crample. I didn't throw my girl away. And I may buy over the catchers the men to build number 2. And Penese, a big Tikitawa and out to Toa Eben. A big krawa and out to Toa Ebbing. And Tino, Bill Nye, the Aquacoto Parliament, no. Yan Tonchini, now that Ben and do the Beba. But President Mahama must also be reminded that Parliament, no, an independent institution. Our Mampani be and Missiano, and turn on the Onye. So, over the bill, Parliament will cooperate with you, near pass it. But Constitution is so Mahokine, a standing orders and so make provisions there. Lankran MPs big council at the Mrebipa, Namana idea, a boy mine can qua. I said, you to me to my ayamra, and no man penny, so your son said, or then it's a fast in ayamra. Every old man is to the nation address, or making reference to one private member's ballot of Wasu. I am no related to persons with disability. And to know in one breath, who what you have to say, private members bill, 81. Adena. LGBT the energy, what's the any moon in Yanton?
But I don't know, can say Yanton Chini and Naso can say a binary sponsor moment. That just I don't know because a private member bill, no, I have no restrictions were home. Say the cabebro man, but when they are binding and care the Kodia. No, restrictions in every home.
Marjorie, I bind or the Biaba, and the Akasian support. Bill Bain, I bind the Abba. The Akasay and Cabine did the bill be very comprehensive, and I can no cross to say the Yakuya. And no, a class so, and the young folk in support to the Aban Yaba. But President Mahama will never introduce a bill today. He will not. I'm telling you, mark my words. Let Ghanaians mark my words. 4 years in the back, no, for bill, this am my. But in that, this year's of me, the back, moon time, the back, he will never. Because me, the air cost war. And if you mudie be on ne, my QP, ne, a man on a fubi, Esia. Was when you can't call it Bishop Conference, or one the back. I'm an name penning fubi to say so. I mean, response what the man. And I'm telling you that he will never sponsor anything.
On my response, babe.
Oh, was the old canon, the other people, the other back into Munyabo Chairman. He
Hey,
will never sponsor
a young man
anything.
on the one more.
Oh, I am telling you, sir, Minia, and your Kumani.
Sir,
I told you that one more day, a education forum, Baby Future, you can free as a chessman. A man for two, one who Gumesura, or Costati, and yet the same thing on Moki. And I'm telling you, sir, he would not sponsor.
oh, but said the Omoke come and penny find ye, Juma on Tenedy.
What a mayba, I don't put your review, your back and once. So my penny find your Jumandia, and they said charge for cost of financial loss. Oh, say, oh, man, now they quite a proposal as not no, yeah, Babette watch in India, and then this can say, but so my penny, Nakuma at time, the 93% of the population of Ghana, CDD, Afrobarometer survey, our own year in 2021, no, they were two just say, or Memuha, 93%, M4, that LGBT insemination, Moons a Chiwadia, M1, Yamamre, and our lifestyle, our culture, and way of life. And yes, we are reminded say 93% of the 6.3 million votes now, F1 bill, and you know, the outcome of last election must tell any certain president to say, so a president not is who could be, and you know what the LGBT brain about the agro now by the time we're about to offer from a banner, now I want to destroy the fortunes of your party. And I'm telling President Mahama said, or one could be proof for never, but with this bill we want grant the party no because 93% of our population, you know, any DDA can yet. So you're passive, near the command, no assembly, one assembly, no, that's what say, oh, and then what they have the team, no, Mr. Crammy say, the way count, the way count, a bema the purpose now, yes, you have seven, to me, as several effectively, yeah. I don't know, maybe I still requires will also be introduced to a distant legislation because what the legislation, maybe I did by piano. Sabe, Kobe Kumuno, not Marada Debbie or and then say, Nemono, the old day ban, and Papi Simukina. So what I say, and you know, study a debate, and Marada Debbie a Criminal and Other Offences Act 1960. It won't be a can be found with but yet the way Baba be said no mukina. And the passing we have you, be a silly client say, Akma Pem say no cresse, or pursue the Frobeck, or pursue whatever Frobeck can one. Be a silly client or the Babe Caho, if you know fees the upper sanctions, the more than the any other corner. And now, per se, expanded certain aspect of the legislation. Be a silly client or there another one, Beba, about the augmented. And now, for all for mine, now, I say, oh, one man, speaker instruction, my friend said, on to the entry. Name on all the woody ever. Young trying to compute myself the end of the bar. Yeah, with the bay and a parliament every year at the whims and caprices of a president.
Okay.
Parliament is an independent institution. We find the statement now will make here that it is undermining the institution of parliament. It is undermining the independence of parliament. And it's undermining the potency of private members' bill. Near Manakine and must be undermining the potency of private members' bill. The same private members' bill, and I'm also support. But at that time, no, I say would there be means our private members be may support because said the identity and say yes, state sponsored until said a best state sponsored no. Mean for be this answer. I don't know he would have been consistent with his position. But all position I take you on. Say private members don't know. Faso. Now president and Kabe sign. Now 4 or 5 months down the line, who be president completely affiliated. What's the one? As a president, you're a leader. Now your leader so yeah, I will say we no credit you, with you. So I say with you. So you're not part, I say with you, no with you.
Okay.
So at the same thing, who opposition, I say with you. We have power and so I will say with you, with you. And the more man penny, and may try you time. Yeah, you think it. So on pill. Very well signal. There's no crowd we put on sign, but we will not preempt. The be focus. May I pass it? Near the commander. That's what Danny at the map bill no there. And no, Ghana for the better to score actually.
All right. Now, what's a quick one on the free SHSDA?
So free SHS, almost education for me, and our cities. Maybe two just said the home bargaining is going to be waste of time and it's going to be waste of financial resources because the proposals of the banning in the free SHS, it is just going to attack free SHS, employ via or babe twice free SHS. So then the component the more money free SHS, or to I know Pepe no Masasi, but I one Casa de Ababetuga. Even on the day of Mampeni Mahama, man State of the Nation addresser, or can say, oh, I will not cancel free SHS, I will continue free SHS. No one forum for no so the front page of Daily Graphic said parents should be ready to pay for boarding fees. Now my Jerry, I will for about the tier boarding fees. And yet free SHS no yet. They should find another name for it. It's no longer free SHS. Also, I will for me tier boarding fees, which is about 70% of the cost. No, and yet free SHS bill. Now, we be wait tremua, yet be before. And so they should be honest to say we are cancelling free SHS and we will bring it in another form. But they should not keep lying to Ghanaians and say, oh, yeah, meanwhile, no mukuro ya also say, mobile picture of boarding him. Now, I will for tier boarding fee. But then, I about to also. And you know, sir, to Abba, the Ama, Apamo, the Abaya, or known for Siamotre, or to me, a ball, no friend Hoka, a moon, VNT boarding fee, a corner free, not the no, or 7 pet, Nemo Pedi, or Baby Tremama, our child boarding fee, dear. And there's a choice, I buy choice. About to be answered, so, Nemo knows who Chem, that's a mutia for 4 years, no, 2028 bar. The Jilis will be asked better than citizen. You people about their campaign. I will match in December 7th. No, what was I like that? I don't know. Walk out to a bind, they are my buying. What did you say? Or bar, or be my old for what home. Not your more friends to school, some also. Aquanim.
Okay. Arabaya danse.
I mean, sharper.
Oh, song. Honorable John in team for your Reverend. Yeah, I sent South Mrashibedani on the no. Aiding Command, former deputy education minister. On the Yanano Kasai. Nana Sanitano Atanase, Chachas and so Ewaha, member of the NDC, Yan Sanitano, the political analyst. Yababa Bedin Common. Na Yashe said Yasamano Etienne. Command would I agree tables.
Hey, catch it. Listen in here. And you ma beto to dia me baba no hwade no. Twem so betumi a. Hey, asew. Hey, now beka. Ya John to mami ensa duku portmanteau. This way chocolate drink. Na kan wo hwe afibian so beri ni waware ne a. This way chocolate drink. Na kan sia. Oh, asew. Udan kwanu tumu ho. Me be mo anu nso hye kura de aka ho. Uhade e wapi ho. Ukasa batete e da fom won. This way chocolate drink.
Kra cha be pe baba aware.
Asew.
Ye fi ase this way chocolate drink. Ya sorry anopa no ne yenom ye be hye fridge nom no se snack ye nya hoho a no ne de serve wo mo ye didi wie ne ye pe bibia bogu ya de so a this way chocolate drink ne yenom and this way no ti ano a he se kire wom koko wom milk wom bibia wom ade wo hia ne so hye
this way chocolate drink
de wo hia ani so hye
FDA ahwehwe se adwede nkratoe mo agye atum se eye
What's cool, fresh and trendy with a new look? Makes you feel real good, that refreshing vibe. Satisfies you right just the way you like. Do you know? Do you know? Do you know? Ain't gotta do it alone. Specialized makes you flow. Anytime, anywhere. Specialized feel different. Always think specialized.
Special Ice Natural Mineral Water. Feel different. Think special. This advertisement has been vetted and approved by the FDA.
Yamo akwa be de bandit 100.19 sam do na de gu yapono so anope a yebehwe ye haj ensensem no a yedi ho nkomo omampanye ahyese entise obia ekoye dwurim yeso de ba be profiteering eno ache ne so anti LGBTQ ho nkomo omampanye sense studio so ne de odo onuma ne se bema ene oba mra ne ho hyehye nso akọ parliament ne yebisa se so U10 bi eno mampanya se o kan se o man no na ede won be sponsor o man no ye be sponsor na ede akwa na yedi nkomo enso edifa so far minority for say retreat bia ekoso voter region one minority for one more part of it because one who said the cost involved no eso majority for said there be yes and minority for kind or not venue no bezo almost but not necessarily the voter region and no the so that decision to boycott sa retreat is it a way say minority for the protect the public purse and right we any other stories egu yap no so yebetwe yebeniko nane o ma che say
okay mejo so
you go here yami chachas
Pinjeri
ma say say
ipa boni ni osi nyankopon ye century ne treme century ni bia ni we chance ade pacho afasa akwanya we so na ma chenkramofo menuanum kramofo aya
say akwatu kronkro what was say that be
shase Saturday no
so why you muslim right Saturday we
Saturday ti ma me fa akwanya we na me cha the national chief imam nyankopon onhira ne bebre say wadi enkramofo ni na anim kan amya hye sa akwantu akwantu we so nyankopon ma ya honde ni ntimi wonje empaibo na afin so his excellency John Dramani Mama say o shenkramofo boss obete hatch first so a wo de 13,000 Majeri 13,000 John Dramani Mama so de ache onye kramoni o enso na ye wo kramoni vice president okuruma o de 13,000
wa ko negotiate
ama ya so 13,000
okay so de ache as ono na ngo
you know I say de ache ye negotiate ni activities of banjo and o mate so nti o de ache ye 13,000 onye kramoni onye Allahu Akbar ni biu ba ye wa alaja na oye vice president okuruma no eye kramoni mapade bi osoro oteshare butu abobo ano enne wantimi anye saade fefefe we ama sebi kafrache a Christian president ababa be hu ne ehia se oso obo nkramofo metimi ko hajj ne ekọ srempa bo mama iko so eno na kire se enye se obi ye kramoni keke se obi wo abadoye owo adwempa ema ne man different from so obi ye ukrom ni ana so obi ye religious we believer enti John Dramani Mama nyame nhira no sa control we aye tui ehu nhira be man nyansa bebira mo wasom Ghana man ama ni din aka Ghana we enye no nko na oye yo afein so o se Edel Fitl o sa me 2 days holiday
2 days na be sha say we the intimate sha say because we say holiday act no say parliament na ejitum it will be next year because I start to be corrected but they say parliament na say ejitum
but me sure the answer na be we fasting we no
na okay na bia
na parliament
fair enough from with me amend the holidays act na dia
enti sala kitwa ya ye babedu ye kramoni am wani nje enye se breaking fast na ade chia na okwa aduma jomama so send the holiday ba kwa kan ho se nkramofo ye sanje enti kramoni bia nde wutie mi wo Ghana ha wo ya kom kira ka his excellency John Dramani Mama kai Ghana man na man nyansa bebre nyame man ahondin bebre adwempa wadwama nkramofo no nyankopon nhira nka no we na ye president we na the difference between NDC and MPP we na kire party a odwen Ghana for ya hu hia ho enya no kwa biem o Magjerry osisesei won say ye nkramofo ye tradition bi awo ye Quranic teachings ni mu say ebia kramoni wu a instantly na ye de ne ko ye every John Dramani Mama say mortuary special mortuaries for the Muslim community and the ceremony was there. Obey see a body no, ye nya body ni ye say. Anyway, a fesu ceremony ewu akwa fa so ye dware no. Ye siesie na nsa na ye de na kɔ akwa man baby powder no. Nini na John Dramani mama say, why yes a negotiation way I seem say he has put it in pipeline. Say see the bear ceremony ba ekwa ceremony say ye benya oba health person oba mo why the one attending to no. Na dware ye mu ni bibia mu onya president a onye kramuni ano oye ade we mawa wo se Dr. Mahmoud Bamia afenso wo se yenuano mu mba mu gu
David na Dr. Mahmoud Bamia wa boni dia ono no a president so
no a vice president and at a point in time
so when you are comparing
Nana do kwan no na president okuma Nana do kwan several times
no a president
it was based on that me kaisa Samira ko okuma se o se ni kampe okoye o kan Hausa kasam ama yete and say o se unya se unua wom entini ye nua wom nso ye nya saade we oya alaji muya na de bi o te shaributu o shaributu bo say obesi o say 60 model schools among kremofo de na otimi ye obedada papa panyini we ne na kitikiti na ye Dr. Mahmoud Bamia ukotra papa wani hwe na nim di trotire no saata na papa na ya komkere a wasane na komkere wo hwe papa wani eko di tro we tantan say kire papa we John Dramani Montisa o shebo na in just 2 months o shase for failing a boss awache when they say a president who has legacy, a president who believes, who we can trust, who is a unifier, who is a man we can trust with our destiny. And yet Dr. Mahmoud Bamia John Dramani Mama was see mo the Muslim community was see a free be so ye fund so ye a house akase kire say medofo fund also the be maye nuanom kramufo emma omo wo ye communities no na omo de aye dwatire ye de be ma mo na mo di dwan kakraka and the zongo be ye dead and kramo the obeso uplifting or the zongo community no into business entrepreneurship and the like ye be mo dwatire interest no wo from gra no matimi de aye adwuma ma zongo poverty to eradicate the poverty in the zongo communities president to open wide umpe John Dramani Mama why na umpe NDC abai umpe den wey na kire se John Mama me dey bia meka he is a problem solver onimie problems and he is a man of vision he thinks outside the box and always brings solution he is a problem solver kwa ofa so solve dum so kwa ofa so ato gas or dey buy kwa ofa so solve traffic situation in circle John Dramani Mama he is a man that I can trust he is the man I believe he is the man I have faith in John Mama nyankopon onhye no bebre 2 months ne handwriting a shase den awo Ghana ha de aye manije unim say Jerry we ye see 2025 manije pa ne say me sorry na me so me TV me hu na na do TV so manije kese ni nara no say me sorry me hu na na do TV so that is my happiness e ya re chechire sem kese e ma Ghana ni biara seeing na na do danko akufado on our television every day was a nightmare was a tormenting this thing to us until next year who John Mama anima encourage motivation for us until Ghana for yentrase na enji yedi yentrase na enye gidie say Ghana will move into the right direction and then everybody will see the significance of voting for a better person to be on the helm of the affairs of this country. Major Medase.
Nana.
Mark. Medase. I mentioned I have 4 years for you now. Mention one Crasano production.
Yeah.
Jumaica Fiber. Mark. I think say MC or more veteran on ZDC or so. Greater Accra, there no. Once I remember Trahana can be beer. I know that I have information. A muda hopa. I want to stress say party paying for Greater Accra, there no. Omunsheni.
And no me koso.
No me koso pa.
Anya na wo mko yi me padi free mu ya we Madina. They are not pre we. Madina constituency secretary Razak
omoyi no
first bet no ni din wom second bet ni din wom almost sanko ebi omo ba ya omoyi ni din afri
I think they've done the same thing to one Semenshia and American and it is not just about Semenshia, it is not about Razak.
Yeah, but it's about the process.
It's about the process. Say ye bibi secretary a shame a chance, you know. I think that it has to be looked into. We are fighting against corruption. Now a party in power, muyi MCs and DCs. Now problem Abba, especially Greater Accra. Now I linger on to this time, where it is alleged, say secretary who ekoso favoritism to the point say if I stand to be corrected, but I say Honorable Ashimo or Free or something of the sort. Deliberately, they have managed to, as it were, cut some people off, remove some people's name from the list of vetting or the final three, which I feel say entoursumo. Now, Mark, I think last week I had a lot of encounters. One of them, I think, was Monday. Say, me free Hannah, me call. It is within the personal police station. We been a children who have some choba be a show. I'm at Madria near you, a matriarchal. And may translate them as a samba bremer. Lady nearby also inspector so what triamo. Inspector Bay, me name no baby. Maybe I made an answer no. Or say a Juma we are Magana police service. Ye ni so pa. Ye ni so pa antikoso. Na ye careful mum. But ye nyina so ye tawachi. Ye nim say ebe wie peyo. Okay, a lot of things to me I cannot say it here. That very moment, me feel how can number be me pay information. Still, as I go around to look for information. Enti depo chiri ho baby nam so ma mem branch na mem pay bibi wo Shranek supermarket na me farm pamanum. Me bowra ho no me koyi no makakra but me on entrance na openi a very affable gentleman be ejina ho. There were smiles in his face and also the a friend's shop owner. No? And me I just greeted them and I entered. Me called top the me to we are me dey go counter and so mo be check. Man I see and serve me first. I'm saying, Beto, how no maybe bregu horse. I said, no, I want him to add your items to my bill. I'm saying, hey, sir. And now, Medana say, Nti, Mark, Casatintin and San Camibe Piano. I'm saying, no, my maybe Sunny Dean, na major number, na beer. Nti, major number, say, media men stone in Napo construction. Now, say the reason here, or my adding items need to the bill. And seemingly truthfulness from my submissions. Every mo studio every UTV, any other stations I want monitor. Enti call London or bet chat me into oba meeting and can it means that they better hire I am for 80 pa. But you see, I'll proceed to say the final one, or probably even the final two. The same choba no me ko hobi ma another person also was o tria ma me then ya was o chale ye hwe pa so so sti ura kwa me despite ni 50 ye no yes ye di choba aduane na finally no information gathering here the make ministries and within that precinct no na me drive along the stadium road and na police for mukura motorbikes akese bi ba ko across so mena or signal me say menjina ya mark oba menche me am say me car na your documents na do be chi me ba the color no paint no eno kura be ma was stop me enti police ne be jina menche ya straight forward of fire
last week in the odidi
anya agro also fire
odidi abre bi ndi
also fire am say yes sir na me say car enti we say we appreciate everything you're doing for the Ghana Police Service. Now, some more kind of say a canon if he had power. And Quebec can say that best son, Dr. Kufu Damparo. Almost circulated one particular number throughout the police barracks in this country. And I say all the units. Now, Obiara supporters say need Damparo. On contribute at least 5 cities or 10 cities. Na ombe bodwa na omodi ahye mesem nam se ye san ka metokri aso pay me do ase na adwuma no no kra ne yeka na enya me nko aso studio no awan kasa wotie me free no they allow themselves for us also to use their studio. Nti anyam nkwanti no dey also debi a kono point the movement e be damper no they will circulate number everybody who support that idea no untia 5 cities and 10 cities they will to me atua bi atua to oto the bottom 200 Ghana cedis mark nti bia next time they will be bro
and no me dey akọ dey say ayira nsesem o say no ma me ensa no abobozu
e dos nti meda owura kwa me despite us meda production team us omo no me ba ha and all the other areas. Mark, on the substantive issues on Hajj, I think, say, you see, you feel down south, especially me, I should say, Western North. You know, it related to Hausa, like Muhammad, Muhammad, all the, I should say by myself, and I know, say, a lot of people, so I didn't know Muslims. Muslims. And I'm being honest with you, say, until Sir John Mahama was picked as vice president by His Excellency the late President Mills, and son of me who say, onye Muslim, I'm telling you from fact. I didn't know. Now, I come here and say, NDC as a party, they have never elected a Muslim flag bearer before, even the MPP until recently. But to be honest, the NDC appears to appease the Muslims more than His Excellency Nana Danko Akufo-Addo Beji party no or no ye wo no man train nima wo nyini ye ebedi president wo nima and a vice president a Muslim. I want to know to no ye for the party to be endeared to the Muslim community. What Trenima say, the right thing for you to have done was the fact that wunya running mate as Muslim. No. And to be honest with you, no, I want to believe, say, people view Mahama more of a Muslim than even a Christian. Because anything good that has happened to the Muslim community has come from the NDC. Anything good, anything positive, any program people-centered, Zongo-centered has come from the NDC. The Zongo ministry, NPP for the year campaign on biomocracy. Mark, and what is the state of it? And these are some of the things. And you see, the way our NDC are starting to ensure that their promise to the Muslim community is being fulfilled. You know? NPP was saying, I doubt it if come 2028, they will be able to convince the Muslim community, say, they will do better than the NDC when it comes to at least ensuring, say, all the religions, no, Ombenya die omu ehwehwa abem omu eho aha no omu. Enti Mark, I feel strongly say voter a buy na Muslim flag bearer, even though we know say the Muslim community, no, in terms of percentage, no, a Christopher Dawson Chaum. Now so the massive voter the man NDC no attest to the fact say Muslim do duona eto Obama NDC. Enti say obi ba betra ho na say person rubbish what is happening regards the implementation of a holiday and now say be the putting up of the Hajj village and now Crumpo say we treat a certain amount, not 13,000 Ghana cedis every so no or more trivializing no. Now I think say they don't know what they are doing. They would better have to support these ideas. So the Bayer MPP for within the Muslim community. But I can say, you know, so knowing very well that the Muslim community has voted massively for the NDC, I want to advise because Nra me call Kaneshi Sabo Zongo area who idea information gathering and other things. Mark, almost I feel strongly say Obi Nipa oye MP wo ho no one liaison with the government now not only Kaneshi Sabo Zongo but all Zongo areas na yen pave the street ne akwan na ɛwɔ especially examples of dem ho wɔ mani anje yɛn pave akwan ne ɛdeda mu ne nyinaa ma ɔmo at best probably the MP and government should liaise na ɔmo ne assembly no na ɔmo ntɔ pavement block machines about 10. I am very confident say the youth within such communities no they will come together na assembly no cement yɛn tɔ na ɔmo contributing to anwea na yɛnyɛ ne sɛ deɛ ayɛ ɛyɛ dumasua ɛwɔ bono hɔ no na cactus giana or whatever it is deɛ wayɛ wɔ saa hɔ no yɛbɛtumi implementing the same thing within the zongo communities na ɛhɔ reduce with dust na malaria so reduce na yareɛ bebrebe ɛwɔ those communities na nka reduce because Sabu Zongo, as I see, Kaneshi Sabu Zongo, vote to share hop, pa. And the information I was gathering, all of them say, unless you put knife to their throat and kill them, it is NDC. Therefore, the NDC should look into ensuring, say, the Zongo communities, don't go and implement something who yoursa, actually, na yen to me and young. Bemum, a Canadian kitinkiti, a bema, a wire far, please do. Gutters no yen BM na yen cover na yen fat does be more ACC vantage point. I feel say a better in enhancing the image of not only the Zogos but Ghana and also enhancing the image of NDC.
Once I say need 100 points. Remember other story, but my fam messages say quickly kakra. Na yen share messages in Libya. I'm out for the abba. Okay. It's a way say. Oh. All right. Young Grania. The system is disturbing. Ways our children from particular areas that generate higher revenue for the nation were just sacked from their work because no money they were having no money to pay them, but there is money for other things. Well, it's a good morning to Mark Jerry and Kwabena. A long time. Mark, please, we should let the MPP or the micro minority to know their mismanagement that occur in this country. So we are beginning. Also, we are beginning to silence them. So let the competent government, to allow the competent government to work. Farouk, Edifri Mahia. Edifri Mahia. And Odiaba. Meshak Asante Amasaman. Also, somebody should advise the MPP to just keep mute and allow Ghanaians to enjoy their lives under good government. Read through and the good government. Which true state of the nation? Okay. You mean what is the true state of the nation address that they are bringing them? They better fix their collapse party and stop disturbing our ears. Ghanaians have already heard what they wanted to hear from President Mahama, so they should keep their so-called true state of the nation at a small corner and stop disturbing our pieces of mind. No amount of propaganda can bring them back to power in the next 24 years. They got a chance, but they rather use the chance to maltreat Ghanaians like slaves. Meshak Asante, Odifama Saman. Richard, the Honorable Federal Markin, the minority leader led the MPP micro minority to boycott the orientation, which was organized by parliamentarians at the beginning of a new session of parliament, which will provide the new MPs with concise and accurate information to make impact, help the new MPs to adapt faster to the job, contribute to more effective, productive workforce. The MPP MPs will lose greatly for allowing Honorable Federal Markin, who wants to make a name for himself, for selfish reasons, to lead them blindly for this boycott. The leadership of the MPP must be alive, else Buzi Adangwa Domo tradition will be done. Where Amasaman Rich. When it's due to better negotiation process of the NDC, JDM administration have saved 5,000 Muslim pilgrims an amount of 75 million cedis at an average of 13,000 cedis per pilgrim, which can do a lot for the families, and we are grateful and calling for more. All Ghanaians across the country will smile under the leadership of His Excellency John Dramani Mahama. Well, it's a good morning, Mark Jerry. I'm Pesika from Medina. I say JDM remains the hope of Ghana as far as presidency and leadership is concerned. He truly is the definition of agrobeswa ifranopa because agronoa so adonso. Okay, Pesika Medina. We say the MPs ignore the orientation because they want to protect the public purse. The OSP is waiting for them to answer questions on the National Cathedral scandal and SkyTrain scandal just to protect the public purse. Simon Azaloko and Odiefri Agbuba. We so wishes everyone a happy Ghana month. I'm wishing everyone a happy Ghana month, lamenting the prevalence of hypocrisy and double standards in the country. Critics of the Cathedral project are now defending the hard village, raising questions about the nation's identity. Ghanaians are eager for tangible action beyond constant complaints. Mahama has pledged to abolish betting and e-levy taxes, and it is essential to follow through on these promises. The question remains, are those whose appointments have been terminated not Ghanaians? And also need the Obiseni. Take a different spin tax. In fact, this minority party, what is it? They should keep on boycotting to save money. Amana and Sase, I formally commend President Mahama for the rural area incentives for teachers. However, I personally did not form any intentions that the president is willing to hitting the ground running. Lamentations everywhere. I humbly remind the president that he promised Ghanaians of the 120 days social contract. No sooner. Well, say Jerry, does it make sense the 186 MPs should have one person to on their behalf, while the micro minority should also have one person to speak on their behalf? They should change their rules. Okay. Now the free SHS economic dialogue and also say and also ECOSO. And what are we expecting? Churches. Free SHS the end of my way. Education forum. No?
Education forum.
Yes, not necessarily free SHS, but education. Yeah. Economic dialogue and also. And then we ain't anymore.
Oh, I say John Dramani Mama. Make say or your problem solver. And yes, it's a one who problem. Unya solutions, no. And the economic dialogue by Ghana akwa kuduru the MPP for the akwa kwashe. Any the situation omodi ye tum. Kwaya John Dramani Mama, option the State of the Nation address now. Was on lamenti bebre, on kasa bebre, because the way they have criminally managed this economy, no, they have mismanaged recklessly. Assess a young man report. And it is enough. Say the DCC. He is a problem solver. Message your mama. Now first with me 2 hours I was cycle her. He solved that problem. First na Nigeria for boy so dry. Na gas, na supply mo gas na say your mama see abo gas. I save Ghana 300 million Ghana every year. John Dramani Mama is a problem solver. John Mama doom so.
I don't know see abo gas.
On any NDC aban as the head of the economic management team. I know touch gas just to solve the gas problems in this country. Your mama or say or no, he will fix it. His name is John Dramani Mahama, and he tied to a problem solver. Was see the economic mess, but the MPP for the aquaquashe. Was see obe solve that problem. Magari, Mr. Economy no wahu, and ye bottom. Economy and ye bottom. But usha economy na nado danko akufado ni na MPP aban di jaya. It should tell you the kind of economy omudi jaya. Economy no, or the state of the nation omudi jaya. And say. Ashamai. Abrante bia wadi 54 years. Aya diagnosed ni say when your kidney issue. Aya directed is one free Ashama hospital no kolebu. Okofuru high tension pongo kuno. Without the quick intervention of the Ghana Fire Service. Nko kuno just because they had diagnosed ni say kolebu oso wonye sika no dia kolebu akosano ya. That is the state of the economy MPP for jai. Send ye catch Ghana ni so yare no say so kukunu because on yesika nyewe that is what Nanado Danko Akufo-Addo Bawumia MPP omudi ja Ghana for. That is what they left to us. Kaswa the state of the nation Kaswa branche bia won yesika mbo akoma ntua ne school fees. Afro high tension po electritu no kuno 2022 because ose asetre mu ye den high tension po no electricity ni wuo no kra no emre chen Nanado Danko Bawumia omo economy omo di ajaye. That is the state of the economy and there yeko UPSA akwa ka ho asem ni ehu kwa ebefa so ebe solve economy and there sa wo yare wo krom ha this all better TV so na wakasa me yare mi pesika ko do BP aduro mi pesika ko to stroke aduro mi pesika ko yimi sebi me nkwe this all be advertise Emma Ghana 14 no ma ba omo esa wunya sika now they are solve yare and pay for me come Michael Adekum. He has to come on national television to tell Ghanaians his ordeal. So pay 1,000 Ghana cedi obi awa bobra ajaya japadie ontimi nya 1,000 Ghana cedi. That is the state of the economy MPP for ajaya. The state of the economy is nkukura phone paying for 70 years. Oh man yini o ma sum Ghana way so am call demonstration for the first time in this country. Minti bi da. Oh well, I'm a young guy, maybe probably Magari. Ebia what be that? You tell me. Say kokura for ma sum Ghana mai e ko demonstration. Okay, just because I want training a penny do omonko. And they to chrome her. Ye the paper and a fro trotro. Your mama tam near the coins the fro trotro. And they to chrome her. Ye the paper and a togobe. And they to chrome her. 10 cedi to me dia wachi. Ye to chrome and there. Lord fair boy a day. Amande, this is or the same paper and all the highway, and they to Kroma. Na JHS ni, it who say or so didn't Yonko, Echo Jessica Drew. Minti be dad is another Danko Akufo-Addo Mambumu. Say JHS near Kola, make a casual incident. Say JHS near Kola say, a citrum wire dinner, my man papa to be sharing to so didn't Yonko, our whole school didn't koji rich one. This is the state of the economy of Kofuya Jaya. And there Tikroma because of 400 million Ghana cedi nipa 19 wo kolebu on dialysis session because I buy the kolebu car. I'm a nipa 19 obi breadwinner obi papa obi mami ne Tikroma ye Tikroma ne yetimi de 50 pesos and to zo ne yenum no kroma and there yamuade dwo mama time ukoto tuoza afia uyi tense ya tu yamuade no gusu bebre and then yamuade do 10 Ghana cedi 7 Ghana cedi ne yeto no kroma kosia na dwo mama ta uyi 1 cedi na yemiensa ne yeto kosia wo kroma 4 Ghana cedis. That is the state of the economy omuja wo kroma and then Tikroma this way and come sorry na me ba program de ohia ni nsuohie nyamishira or the despite group of companies this way and by there 1 Ghana cedi de ohia ni nsuohie na de agu
okay me dan chacha
and then to this way 4 Ghana cedi and to John Mama see ye ko UPSA ni ehu kwan pa ye be fa so ye be dwema some MPP for so omba he omo ye man bofo omo ni Ghana ho adwempa and I don't see they are so partisan and they are so reckless. We have the men. They have nothing in the troubles. They have nothing to even offer. Until we don't even need them, we will make sure that this country is governed. They are students of governance. We will teach them how to govern this country.
Okay,
we will put this country in the right path.
As an eternal.
Mark, we interview Reverend Tim Fojo. Reverend, a guy named Mana say proper reverend sorry.
About your reverend minister.
Reverend minister. I'm surprised. I think so was a son. Probably we are suffering now by a politician and I say Oko parliamentary. Unomanya as a son. Because most of his submissions are about over the period. It shocked me as a reverend minister. If indeed a guy named now so a proper reverend there to come and insinuate say free SHS BBBRA indicates say the baby trim. I'm shocked. Now one of deceiving him. The government of the day did not come say Kutupru ye ma Nkrofo tria a friend saying boarding fee whatsoever. Before the implementation of the free SHS, everybody in this country, except the MP, even some of the MPP members, were for it progressively free. MPP kicked against it, and then during the implementation, it was alleged, say, Kanuforiata, aka Super Euphoria, as mentioned by Urak Abdamafu. Papai, it was alleged, say, Okiki against the implementation of a wholesale. And in fact, that is the reason why the whole program couldn't start at a go. Because for the campaign, we knew, say, now we implemented from Form 1 to Form 3. It never happened. Why? Because at the time, they said the economy would have crashed if they did it that way. So whichever way they implemented it progressively free. And look at the challenges that it brought about to the point that you introduce the red, gold, green, or whatever it is. Double track, you never envisaged it. Of course, they never campaigned that when they come, they will do a double track system. And in their own words, they told us, say, they were going to abolish the double track within 5 years. 5 years, 8 years every year. Omon to me, and far double tracking system. And he said, above Fraba, now who said the implementation of the free SHS, no, I'm koi into young fa kwembiso. Na nyasa abana de be force the ashemoso. Yen shia na mwankasa teachers monfa mo adwemra and I say the educational fraternity no monfa mo adwemra said the be ya yenkoye bibi ne yakase o aban kwa and I say a majority nkwa kwotran ba bi aye bibi na omone awofo any stakeholders akwen atrase na omo aye de omo be na omo de recommendations ba and now ba be kan say yetwam. I'm surprised. I will move on to the LGBTQ item. Mark, any attempt for this government to delay the bill will be resisted fiercely. Mark, right? As much as I believe, say, Ura and Team Fojo is playing some mischief, I support the fact, say, His Excellency the President has said, say, are buying and finding and making sure, say, a properly structured that you better me implement it. Mark, this bill shouldn't travel beyond this year.
Okay.
This bill should not travel beyond this year. I would have loved a situation where Anka Ure Team Fojo. Now, nobody didn't to say that why didn't see a time and by Wabem. Even though he was part of the process, he and Sam George, and for him, he because he was the incumbent, and the incumbent was not in support of the bill, right? In the at least, the neighbor can say, or not probably the only person in the then administration no support of bill. Now, I didn't know man and 1 year dending on his own government at the time. Now, and on one case, or they call still as private member bill. Private member bill, nobody is against it, but it's the okay, there are restrictions at certain point. And those restrictions, Mark, me, I don't see it as restrictions. How many people would the state arrest and go and put behind bars Ghana for yen to me into Yomoka? And as yen to me Momodi and Momundi. I ain't here, no bear restriction here and another Danko Kufado. One sign. Muslim community, the way they voted for this government, any attempt, Samuel Kukwasa, Mumma bill no enko true no. Mohumbe rough. Over Sam George, I want to see him come out to educate us more. Come out to tell us the state of the bill. Come out to tell us, say, your name President Atrasi, bill no within this period, you pass it. I am very convinced, say, once the bill goes through the right processes, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama will sign, right? But once the government has also taken a decision, say, Yemen is legitimate in the point, say, Abayankasa Techino. I think so, right in for you. Or the attorney who said, will sign a reversing to private member bill, no, a mischief. Rather, no, I would have loved, say, Saba or Beckench, current government, say, so who are by what year to Musa Pesa, we know, a friend say, a law, Ankasa Parliament, a back dia, and I say nation's bill, dear.
Okay.
Now, and who a Safata say, mobile in term. Mark, even 1 year is too much. I would love to see a situation where Anka, by the first quarter of this year, no, now Parliament at transfer was able because the Speaker support the fact that we should pass the bill.
Yeah.
Within the first quarter of this month, almost pass it, Muslim form pay. And the bill was one of the reasons Trumuno and the Muslim for a shift your to ambassador Matono. Christians, the same thing. Into any attempt to delay this thing, Mark, we rough. They have to do the needful. And I'm convinced, I know, said they will do it. Once we have Sam George, we have the president who is committed, we have the speaker who is also committed. No? They should go ahead and show, say, by the first quarter of this year, no, that Trumu bill will be passed so that Yebenya have freedom now.
Medan Senate 100.9.
On the orientation. Mark, I support the minority. On the basis, say, you are inherited economy. You say, right? Now, more orientation. We have various areas in Accra. Parliament can be used to do it, at least for the first time. Now you're taking steps in probably putting up a structure in Accra near the Parliament building. I bet taking care of these kind of orientations and other programs. You see, I watched the speaker kick against the orientations the venue at Rock City.
Rock City, yeah.
Unless that tape is an
Oh, that's
one.
correct. No.
Right.
It's correct.
Now, you NDC, you are in power. When NPP was in power, most of the programs were being organized at Rock City. Now you are in power. You are shifting it to the voter region. What would the people of this country say? How would they view you?
Okay.
Or make us okay, so see a more they come a stronghold. Right? And I'm urging them that orientation things that they are going to spend money. When they have told us that we are in crisis, which we all admit that we are in crisis, no, it's the kind of spending no. Sanka ye no parliament. Sanka says can spend it. And can best spend the crop at least something small. But for them to move the thing to voter regional, Mark, we should be careful of the style of governance that you put in place. And now, if you didn't or mono almost say almost different. Time almost different. We don't want that kind of shifting cultivation thing. All
right, we detest it. But that's how you need 100.9 you be call our man so but I no. Dr. Nana Yaunsia, the CEO of the Man in C Automobile. A special good morning. I was on said last week, na make says so we a teacher near. So we a teacher near or handle any other profession. So we engineer. Normally are there. Quite be about Bedawama Canada. So they say Canada. No, Obega Kusunya dear. We ya no so. Obesay near Jumaye, Canada. It's would then say friend number CCCA 0244 566 134 0244 566 134 and now 020 838 6199 020 838 6199. Now, when a year Mr. Nsia, well credible man with an income. Mepacho, young kwa man so now, menu adventure 03022 57902 03022 57902 and 03022 43540 03022 43540. My menu adventure. Memo achion.
Mejoso.
It's you.
Chairman McGee.
Yes, sir.
Nini to Topachi, Ashima Fuba Canable, Pasumo Domekabina, precisely Taifa. And Chiato and Koma Madina Ofa Nanaya Asanitano, Bra, Yakupu Shirawati. Empire me bonese to Topachi Messans original Menasu Bill. Nami and Kasama Pew number, Nama Frost, if I won't cook a friend is a holiday, I will Dubai. And yet, police for any commander being called amount. Ubo Juma, Yenny a 7 previous, I a Genicon kind of Yenny Majumasna Udi. No Fasanita no Yakupo. Anna, Miami Comri, Chachas, Ucherian Pomkan, no Omawa Kumai mood, which end your way. In she chats on Coma, Thomas Doji Chekaku, Domekabina incoming MC. Chama Magi, the Pacha, MPP forces saying. Debbie, I won't put before floor, no more fast assembly Susuno. John Dramani Mahama, he said, of a sanita no Cairo, Mito to Pachi, Safi will be Korea, and I second quarter. The answer bill will be free parliament. Now, Kwaku president, so one sign here. Ubehudi, if we say, a Montina, ye, to be convincing of Phoebe Mabu, a moment to Obama, John Dramama, boom, 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 chat and neck. Yati. Your friend is a hajj, a country conqueror, a bosso. The pastor, why yet me negotiate? I'm a price buffer. And the Kufa do a champion war.
Okay. Maunia be and so and Beccabi. Medasa. Beba Tomache?
Say, my John.
Yes, I too.
Says Hannah. Doctor, cover by one. Umpill, cover by one. Or say, come with that spite, Rama, or therefore to say.
Yamia Domino, here, Papa.
When you have tennis for a question, now comes to say.
Yamia Domo,
Naminti, Ebefa, Mike, Naku Show, Nana Cassie, Agreed, or I almost Omra, almost so consuls in Union Majiache. Still maintain, Kodia, don't want to say, saying part of an hour cruising. Say, Mike. And somewhere in your bed, when someone branya can see a walking and what time. Now, me for Bremo, dear, say, Ghana for the 2 minutes, I almost dear. 2020 is in a million. That's a 2 minute baby. Not Ghana forecast my best year. Say, education, what to say, any on Mosaka. I know you know what you got to Mota. Me, you pencil or my dear pencil, man, budgeting, Smith with over 70. $70 stabilize my yen. Let's see, and someone can see a year because God of focus said they will
okay. Medan say, Nana, Mamifa, and yeah, Diodi Hanebrinity. I think I'll pick this as the last caller. Mebacho Mache.
Major so.
Yes, you. Yeah, Yanko.
Nana Comna Cassie. I have a 1 year crew. My sister Reno, Somra, no medium DP no Morgan. I really and this new Casano. Kamiaka say. Ushagana bakwasimu and this yakna kunya fecha anti-few. But usha ampi suba the youth of Ghana no ana Ghana for yenyam for party and this ampi to but ampi before omodi F insurance seba and this for free parliament. Yeke free education omosi da. Mwa kasa so mo ba so mo free education mo ba mo ye hwehwemu na mo bi.
Oh, I got it. Okay, Baba, sorry to see you,
Nipa enyi no na nani ahode eba fo empo emabunu bi ebre ewonim nanso eni yade biara wo no mekanfo Optovision Eye Clinic ediamao. Optovision Eye Clinic provides diagnosis and world-class affordable treatment for all eye diseases including glaucoma, cataract, any yadia would whoopee. Dear Stronko Krani said, Optovision Eye Clinic, what quality designer space, a hood webe fatal, send me a penny biara. It is a when ya, and answer when you are the other form, and answer who person who are dear year. Unim baby as a over. Optovision Eye Clinic.
Call us on 0553 270806 or WhatsApp on 0558 5175 056. Opto Vision Eye Clinic.
Hey, catch it. Listen in here. And you ma beto to dia me baba no hwan de no. Hwem so betumi a. Hey, asew. Hey, now beka. Ya John to mami ensa duku potomanto. This way chocolate drink. Na kan wo hwe afibian so beri ni waware ni a. This way chocolate drink. Na kan sia. Oh, asew. Udan kwanu tumu ho. Me be mo anu so hye kura de aka ho. Wo hwe de wapi ho. O ka se batete. E da fom won. This way chocolate drink.
Catch up a baba wari.
Asew.
Ye fear say this way chocolate drink ya sorry anopa no ne yenom. Ye be sha fridge nom no se snack. Ye nya hoho a no ne de serve wo mo. Ye didi wie ne ye pe bibia bogu ya de so a. This way chocolate drink ne yenom. And this way no ti ano a, he se kire wom, koko wom, brick wom, bibia wom, ade wo hia ne so se.
This way chocolate drink.
De wo hia ani so se.
FDA ahwehwe se adwede nkratoe mu agye atum se eye.
What's cool, fresh and trendy with a new look? Makes you feel real good, that refreshing vibe. Satisfies you right just the way you like. Do you know? Do you know? Do you know? Ain't gotta do it alone. Specialized makes you flow. Anytime, anywhere. Specialized feel different. Always think Special Ice Natural Mineral Water. Feel different. Think special. This advertisement has been vetted and approved by the FDA.
Okay, therefore, and pay a honey at the Ghana Muntie Jumedi DC. Panel members about so Chacha say a member of the NDC communication team Obaham. And Yao Asanitano, a political analyst on so Eba has say, bidding the McJerry say Agyeman. Olamaiko take you over. The entertainment GH, yeah.
Minority or boycotting the orientation. Even though it goes against their people, you know that they've saved the country some money. Because 2 days no moko di wo ho. Na say hotel bills. Aduane
I will bet you around.
Ebi mkrapo di omo laptops moko. Just say anka man be boka. And by this time they can boast say they have saved the country some money.
Yeah.
Who caused it? It's you, the NDC.
Okay. Medan say Chacha, mama gonna me time so Olaba. About 9:30 pepe.
Academic orientation no. Omo kan hu say adisuani hunu so ankomba be kwa sua dia be boa ma Ghana mambre mrano hye na yeyi no o ma Ghana enti the best way to solve or to save money for this country so man ba parliament because they are micro minority sisifia minority
by that again say na keka no tantan sa no wo nipa tama yeah orientation I say course Rock City speak at edwomo ka say ye ni sika ne ye nya sika na
no mama ba
as on your objective
satam no now a minister say 125 they will
me patron na nya no kre the minister say 125 and last 4 years na 125 me patron na wona say na wona
86 minister and they system minister ya save country this car
and that me time so Ola Michael is taking over entertainment GH. Kwajo Damia do meda say abena frema bankro meda say na kwasi aboaje the darling boy also meda say na enweche no de radi akopo media star so bema engineer zedi obia emom sa radio Ola Michael be hwena wasa be check we Ola Michael na odi entertainment GH odi eba beto also e we need 100.9 Nyame enko bibia ho. Yes, so chena ye be sign de Ghana Muntie Jumedi. Ye de bebre we need 100.9.
Listen in here, and you ma beto to dia me baba no hwan de no. Hwem so betumi a. Hey, asew. Hey, now beka. Ya John to mami ensa duku potomanto. This way chocolate drink. Na kan wo hwe afibian so beri ni waware ni a. This way chocolate drink. Na kan sia. Oh, asew. Udan kwanu tumu ho. Me be mo anu so hye kura de aka ho. Wo hwe de wapi ho. O ka sa batete. E da fom won. This way chocolate drink.
Catch up a baba wari.
Asew.
Ye fear say this way chocolate drink ya so sɔre anɔpa no ne yɛnom yɛyɛ bi hyɛ fridge nom no sɛ snack yɛnya hɔho a no ne yɛde serve wɔ mo yɛdidi wie ne yɛpɛ bibia bɔ agu yadeɛ so a this way chocolate drink ne yɛnom ana this way no wote ano a hɛ sɛ kyerɛ wom kɔkɔɔ wom brick wom bibia wom ade a wohia ne nsuohyeɛ
this way chocolate drink
deɛ wohia ɛne nsuohyeɛ
FDA